Yer. Yer. Stream, what's going on with y'all boys and girls, man? Welcome back to the stream. Today is day 62. My shirt color is green. It's me and you. Together we make a team. And speaking of green, I used to eat green beans. How we feeling today? It's Monday. Okay. Alright, you adding me? What's the problem? Nas, what's good, bro? What's good? You gotta slide to the stream, bro. You gotta slide to the stream. There's no. Actually, wait. How could we get on stream together? Nas, what's your Discord? Yeah, that's what we gonna do. Do you have Discord? He said you got singles. We played singles before. He knows what happened. What's poppin', Code Gray? I do, hold up. Alright, bet. Cause that way we could do a video call. Yo, who got questions for Nas? Nas just came back from Ireland. He took first place in the wallball world's champion. Amir got gathered. Hey, just as long as you know what happened. Nah, yeah, Nas was hitting them shots, boy. He's hitting them shots. Them same shots we watched at the World's Wallball Championship. He was hitting those. I was like, hold on. Says Nasty Nas on Discord. Alright, let me add you. Yo, we gonna get Nas on stream. How we feeling today, y'all? Monday. If I was a model, I'd be on a runway. I said if I was in the streets, then you would see gunplay. Told my mama I'ma make it one day. I'm about to add you. Add friend. Bars. 3, was that 3 Ys? 3 Zs? Alright, I just added you. Mine is, it should say I got next or Amir is here. Chat, how we doing? Today is day 62 of streaming handball every single day, y'all. Every single day. Alright, here it is. Bet. I hope the audio, let's see. Let's see. I'm still new to Discord, not gonna lie. I'm fairly new to Discord, but let me see what I gotta do. Let me see what I gotta do. Okay, microphone. Boom. Y'all heard that? Okay, output. And then I gotta add you to the group. Y'all, hope y'all had a good Monday today, man. I feel like Monday is such an important day because it like sets the tone for the rest of the week. Wait, you're not streaming right now, are you, Nas? Or are you? It doesn't matter. Y'all, Nas streams Fortnite, by the way. So if y'all like playing a game, I gotta check out Nas's page. Create invite. Oh, here we go. Invite. Okay. I just invited you to a group. Yerp. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Oh, I see you on the video. Wait, is my video working?
Wait, I might have to stop your YouTube.
Is it echoing?
Why it sounds so low?
You know what? I just realized I don't think my camera could be on too.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You can hear me?
All right, yeah. I just gotta figure out how to put you higher, cause you're definitely low as hell. Oh, maybe this. Talk again.
Yerp.
Yeah, you're still low. That's weird.
Yerp. Oh, maybe it's it might be my settings. Let me look.
What?
It might be my microphone, maybe. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Hold on, I got you right now. How about now? How about now?
All right, there we go.
Yeah, that's it. Y'all, welcome. Yeah. Welcome Nas to the stream, man.
Hello, I made it. All right, we're here.
Did you change your hair color again?
Yeah, it's blue.
You had the blonde before.
Yeah. In Ireland, I had blonde.
Okay.
I was supposed to do it like 3 days in Ireland blonde and then 3 days blue, but I just didn't change it.
Okay.
So I got back home and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just change it now.
Do you feel like different hair color like gives you like, does it like give you like a power up on the court?
I think the blonde always gives me a power up. The blonde, I always have a different power up every time.
that's like Super Saiyan mode.
Yeah, it's like like I'm Goku going crazy.
Crazy.
Every time.
Crazy. So what's your favorite hair color?
My favorite hair color is always red.
It's the red. Okay. Why?
I don't know, cause I had red hair when I had long hair.
Okay.
And red is also my favorite color.
There you go.
So red is always my superpower. If I do red, just know if there's any major tournaments, just knuckle up. It's up for y'all.
Knuckle up.
Yeah,
bro,
knuckle up.
Speaking of tournaments, bro, you just came back from Ireland yesterday?
I know. It's crazy.
How long were you out there for?
So I was there. I was there from the... Because I missed my flight the first day. So I didn't... It was supposed to be 8 days. So 7 days. I was there for 7 days.
7 days. What's that flight like?
Well, going there, I was at a party and I went straight to the airport. So I was asleep.
Was it like 8 hours? 7 hours?
Going there was supposed to be 6.5 hours.
6.5? Okay.
Yeah. Coming back was 7.5 hours.
7.5.
But the flight coming back, I was asleep like half the way. And then I watched the movie. Then I went back to sleep. And I woke up like 20 minutes until it was landing.
Okay. Not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad. And you came back with something. You went.
I know. Yeah, I came back with this, actually.
And
that's not just it. I came back with this.
Hold on now. Wait a minute. That's the
And that's
singles
not
and
just
doubles.
it.
Whoa, wait a minute now. Hold on now.
That's not just it. I came back with these.
Is that 2 of them?
It's 4.
It's 4 of them total. You got two. You got
4 of them
two
total.
giant. Wait, hold them up close. Can we see like
Alright,
what's on them? Them joints look heavy.
Alright, so this one is from the single. So it says men's open big ball singles winner. And then this one says the same thing, but I'm pretty sure it says doubles winner. Yeah, doubles winner. And then the medals. It's basically the same medals in the front, and then the back shows singles 2024,
Yeah.
and then doubles 2024. They made me take a picture like this.
Oh, I saw that picture. Is that real gold?
I don't know.
Okay.
I
Bro,
know I'm a
doubled up.
real champ.
Yeah. Yeah, right? Of course, bro. Of course.
But it was a good experience. And mind you, I wasn't even supposed to go. Like, they was telling me
Really?
about it. And, like, I never left the U.S. My passport came, like, no, I'm lying. It came the week right before.
Did you get it expedited? Did you tell them you had a trip?
Yeah, I had to. If I didn't get expedited, I wouldn't have been in Ireland at all.
Wow. Okay, so this is all last minute.
Exactly. Well, me going to Ireland, like, they told me, like, what was it, like 2 months before? But I was telling them, like, I don't think I want to go to Ireland. But they just kept telling me, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to go.
Who was
and then
telling
I'm
you?
like, I got to do my passport, like, now. Expedited, like, now. I did it because the passport says when you do it expedited, it's 2 to 3 weeks it will come.
Okay.
I did it on the day that it would have been 3 weeks.
Just like literally perfect timing?
Yeah, perfect timing. It came before the 3 weeks, but it was like, if it did take 3 weeks, it would come the exact day that I needed to come.
That you needed to, like, dip out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was a good experience. So I'm glad I went.
Yeah.
And, like, even if I would have lost, it still would have been a great experience because it was just so fun. The people was mad fun. And mind you, before, because I just went on my 3%. I just went on my YouTube and I seen you was live. So that's the reason why I clicked it. I was in the middle of making a YouTube video about my time in Ireland.
Okay. Fire.
Yeah.
Who was telling you to go?
It was all Taiwan.
Taiwan. Okay.
Yeah.
Taiwan was telling you to go. So if it wasn't for him, you wouldn't have even been over there.
Yeah, it was Taiwan and Sheena actually.
Taiwan and
But
Sheena.
if it wasn't for both of them, I would have just been in my house. But they was telling me I need the experience. Like, I'm a new face in handball, so just put yourself out there. And I was like, all right, fuck it. We out. We outside.
Are you glad you went?
I am glad I went. Like I said, like, even if I didn't win, like, I'm glad that because this was my first time leaving the U.S. at all.
Like ever in life?
Like, ever in life.
Oh, wow.
It was my first time leaving. So I'm glad that my first time leaving was an experience like this.
Yeah.
And everybody, literally, when I got there, because remember I said I missed my flight the first time?
Yeah.
And I went the next day. So the first day, like, they always asking for me. And then when I got there, I was like, damn, it's literally mad people. And the arena was huge. It was 9 courts. It was crazy.
9 courts indoor.
And I'm walking around. Everybody's like, oh, Nas, Nasty Nas, Nasty Nas. And I'm like, oh.
Everybody knew you.
Yeah. I'm like, this is crazy.
There. He got that. It was given celebrity.
Yeah. And then it was like half and half because it was like a lot of people knew me, a lot of people didn't.
Okay.
So when I won the actual finals, like a lot of people was coming to me. They was like, "This is crazy because I never knew of you until you actually played the first day that you played." They was like, "We never knew you was this good. We never knew your name."
They didn't even know
And
you
the fact
was.
that you just coming out here randomly just showing us a performance like that is crazy. And I was like, well, in my mind, that's just how I play.
Bro
I'm like,
said,
it could have been anybody on this court. If I'm playing my game and I put hands to that ball and you out of here, that's just what it is. Literally.
you played Ireland's #1 player.
Yeah.
What was that like?
So
What was your
when I beat Luke,
what was your mindset?
that was the quarters.
Mm-hmm.
So the next day going into that game, I wasn't worried about him at all.
Okay. Have you
Like literally at
had you
all.
seen any of his game, or you didn't need to?
I did, because the first game that he played was against Mo.
Okay.
And I didn't know Connor's game at all. But I went to the court when Mo was warming up and I told him that this is what I told Mo, yes. So he's warming up. I told him, Mo, when you start this game, first of all, you have to you gotta try to get used to the courts off rip already.
Mm-hmm.
Cause we've been playing outdoors for all these months. Going indoors, it's not just an indoors court. Now it's an indoors court, it's words on the court, it's words on the floor.
Yeah.
I'm like, you have to adjust to everything.
Is that wall different? Is it a different tech like material? Cause is it wood or
I'm
something?
pretty sure it's wood.
Does the ball take a
Yeah, I'm
funny
pretty sure it's
bounce
wood.
like
I feel
off the
like
wall?
no, it doesn't do no crazy bounces off the wall.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's definitely wood.
Some people were saying like, is the ball moving faster? And I couldn't tell if it was the
I
angle of
feel
the
like it's moving like
camera.
a little slower.
It was moving slower.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I think slower. And it was slower to the point where like if it comes off the wall and like you can't see it when it hits the words, you still got time to like still do whatever you want to do.
Okay.
So that's why I feel like it was slower, if
So
that
that
makes
helped.
sense. So yeah, I had told Mo. I said, Mo, going into this game, like you don't have to go into this game like doing crazy shit. Like you don't gotta do nothing crazy first. You wanna start this game off by still playing at a level where he can't get enough points or he can't do nothing crazy. Like you just playing your game, but you got to play the at least like 5 points in. Either he gets the 5 points or you get the 5 points in. But you have to adjust to you seeing the ball.
Mm.
Because when it hits the wall, if it hits the words, you're definitely gonna have trouble. If it hits
Okay.
the floor on the exact point where the words is, you're gonna have trouble.
That's gonna mess you
So I
up
told
too.
him every like when you're in the front, every time you serve, just take one step back. Usually we take a step up and we just attack.
Right.
But you don't want to keep doing that and you keep losing it, and then now it's easy downs. Just take one step back, play into the volleys, like 5 points. Once all that happened and you get adjusted to the courts, then you do you.
Mm-hmm. Then you
And I
start
told
moving
him,
forward.
yeah, then you start moving forward, you start taking off the air, you start doing you. But that was the one tip that I told him. And going into the game against Connor, I don't know if I just say this on the stream. But well, at this point, fuck it. I never felt him like a threat at all. I didn't feel like everybody that I versed. I played Luke. I feel like Luke was more of a threat than him
Really?
because I played Luke before in the 2022 King of the Court, and I beat him 21-13. But I knew that was 2 years ago, the year that I came in second.
Mm.
But this year, I knew that Luke been practicing. He been getting better this and third. So I wanted to play him on me knowing the fact that he got even better
That
than
he
when
got
he was
better.
when I played him before.
You want to see what he had new to bring to the
Yes, I
table.
wanted to see what you progressed on and like what you about to bring to the table.
Yeah.
And when I was in that game, he definitely showed me a different Luke, and I
Some new
was like,
stuff.
damn, okay, that was cute.
Oh, we gotta check that game out. Okay. What was the score this time?
So the first one he had me 2016. I ended up running it out to 21-20. And then the second
Crazy.
match was 21-9.
21-9. Okay, a lot better on that one.
Once I adjusted to everything he was doing, it was nothing he could have did.
It was over.
Nothing.
And what did you think about? So that was UK's number one.
Yeah.
That's UK's number one player. When you saw Connor play Mo, did you watch the full game? Did you just see parts
Yes.
of it?
I was sitting down on the bleachers watching the full game, and I feel like it's crazy, but it's the truth. When I was watching the game, I was watching it with someone next to me, and the way that Connor was playing Mo, it kind of seemed like Connor was playing around with Mo. Yeah.
Okay.
Like the things that he was doing, we was watching it. It was like Mo would set him back. He would run back and like do this like mad slow, and then Mo would hit it somewhere. Connor would run there and like flick it, like
he was just warming up or something.
It just looked like he was just playing with him. And we watching the game. We like, what is going on? It was crazy. Me and Taiwan was so lost. We was like, and it was multiple times in the game. It was like basically the whole game. He just running around flicking it lightly. Mo step back. Mo put it somewhere. He just take one step. He there, flattening it out. And we like, damn.
Interesting.
And I was saying, even in that game, I said, if this man plays me, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. I'm like, you running back flicking shit. You gonna flick it, I'm gonna run up and wear you the fuck out. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Okay. So you were finding gaps and openings in his game already.
It just seemed like crazy.
Is that something you do with your opponents in tournaments when you know you're about to face somebody and you see them playing another game? Do you make a point to watch them?
So I feel like with me, I don't make it my job to watch somebody play, because I feel like when I'm on the court, like it don't matter who you are, I'm just gonna get on the court and I'm gonna play my game. Mm-hmm. If you're doing something, I'm gonna try to adjust to whatever you're doing. Mm-hmm. So me watching the him versus Mo game, it wasn't because they was in my bracket, but it wasn't to see like what he does good, what he does bad. It wasn't even none of that. It was just me going to support Mo, because it's still, at the end of the day, the United States versus everybody else.
Team USA.
That's what it was. Game, because I didn't care about Connor's game. They said he number one. I said, okay, he could be number one. He still got to face me.
Right.
So I was never worried about that. And yeah.
For sure.
I don't feel like I make it my go-to to watch people's downfalls, like their mistakes in the games. Like, I don't care about none of that shit.
Okay. You're not sizing any of your competition.
Yeah, I'm not sizing you up. Bitch, you should be sizing me up.
Got you. Okay.
At that point.
And where do you think that confidence comes from?
I feel like that confidence came from I just think it's just built in me, to be honest. Yeah. Cause like even when I'm on the court, like I don't get nervous about nothing. I don't really care about nothing going on the court. I don't know if you've seen the finals or the semis. Like it was a lot of things that Timbo was doing with the refs trying to delay the game and all of that.
I saw you up there.
If you see me, I was just on the court like
kind of vibing, keeping your peace.
Cool and chilling. I'm not worried. When I'm on the court, I'm not worried about none of these people.
Right.
Like I said in the tournament too. I said if I'm playing my game, bitch, they got something to look out for. Not me. I'm not worried about y'all.
Interesting.
I was just cooling, calm, collective, everything. I'm not worried about nobody.
I feel like I've heard Taiwan say something similar to me. He's like, they gotta look out for me.
They gotta beat me.
Vice versa.
Literally.
Something.
And then doing this since I was like a B, it's just normal to me. Like I get on the tournament, a lot of people used to jump out of B doubles because they see me and Ari was partnered together and we playing in the tournament. So imagine how much confidence that gives me going into that tournament or any other tournament after that. There's bitches leaving tournaments
like that
to not be able to face us.
They say we'll go next.
So if I'm going through that as a B, imagine when I'm an A. I'm not worried about none of that's going on.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta come see me.
Right.
At the end of the day.
And they did see you in Ireland.
I don't know what I don't know. I think this left took something in that tournament, but this left was wilding.
It was, bro. It
This left
was
was on some next level craziness.
crazy. Like I'm making highlights of him. I was making highlights today, and I'm just like, yo, I want
Bro,
to try that.
this left was on something.
Like I want to play handball and try that. The
Right. And then the left was on some crazy stuff, and then my mental was just like so relaxed and so focused. So
mm,
it was a crazy
just the
combo.
perfect combination,
It was a perfect combo.
physical, mental.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
Yeah. I feel like that's why sometimes like I'm so dangerous on the court. Just mentally being there and mentally not worry about nothing other than yourself.
Hmm.
Yeah. I feel like that's why.
What was okay? So you took the singles
Yeah.
against Timbo in the finals, and then was it after that you played the finals for the doubles
Yeah, the doubles. So I played the singles at 4 in the afternoon. I played the doubles at like 11:15 in the night.
at night? Wow.
I
Cause
was tired. I was just there all day. I was tired as hell.
what are you doing in that space
What do you
between
mean, like in
games?
the facility?
Yeah. Are you out?
We
Or
was
so you're
watching
still
all
at
the
the
rest of the
facility?
finals, and
Mm.
then I had to ref a finals.
And then which one?
It was the Sheena one.
Okay.
It was Sheena and Sam versus two Ireland girls.
Okay.
But like going into our final doubles, like I was just drained. Like being there all day, um, walking around. Cause also, this is what nobody knows either. This is the crazy part, right?
Huh.
So me, all right. So this is Friday morning, the same day as the finals, right? I put an alarm to wake up at 10:30, so I could watch a juniors game.
Okay.
It was a 19 and under junior singles between two girls from New York. Her name is Tiffany and one is Ariam.
Okay.
And I get there, it was delayed, so it started like 11:15, 11:20. I'm watching it, and I went on YouTube Live. I mean, not YouTube Live, Facebook Live.
Facebook Live.
And now halfway through the game, I turn around and I ask one of the guys that run the tournament. I'm like, "What time do we play?" Because the day before, I heard that we play at 3. So in my mind, I'm like, "All right, I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna go watch this at 11. I'm gonna go back to my room. I'm gonna take like an hour nap, and then I'm gonna get up and get ready and do what I gotta do to be ready for this finals, the singles."
How far were you from the facility?
We're like right across the street and
Okay.
down the block.
Nice.
Yeah. So now when I turned around and I asked them what time do we play, they say 1:30. I said 1:30. I was just told 3 o'clock. So I'm like, yeah, after this 19 and under, bitch, I gotta go back and
That's
I gotta
you.
get in the shower. I gotta do like
Oh, you
all of
weren't. Oh, you
this.
weren't even
Like,
ready to play.
yeah, I wasn't ready. I just went. I woke up and I went
You
just to
rolled out of
watch
bed
that
and.
specific game,
Mm.
and then I was gonna go back and get everything together.
Okay.
So now that this is over, I mean, this game is happening. They told me 1:30. That's literally in like an hour and a half. I'm like, yeah, I gotta go.
What's
So I was like, well, I'm gonna finish this game. It finished at like 11:50 maybe. So I'm like, yeah, I'm out of here. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta get ready this and third. Boom. Now I get back. It's about we played at that point. It was delayed 30 minutes. So we supposed to play at 1:30 was, and they told us delayed 30 minutes. We supposed to play at 2.
okay?
So I get to the back to the arena at 1:45. Ooh. So I'm there now, and when I get there, they're like, "Oh no, it's even more delayed." They said you got 3 games ahead of you. So I'm
So you
there
just
at
rushed for no
1:45.
reason.
So now I don't play until like 4 o'clock.
What the
So
hell?
I'm like, damn. Well, I guess now I'm there. I'm like, at this point, I'm already
You're
ready.
already
I got
there.
everything ready. I'm
You might
here
as well
now.
stay.
Now I'm not going back to the room. I'm here. I'm
Yeah.
watching the games. This and that. So now around like 2:30, I'm like, It's mad finals still going on the courts. I'm like, let me just go hit this ball. Like, let me get my shots together. This and third.
You found an
So I
open
walk to
court.
the other side because remember it's 9 courts.
Mm.
So it's the finals happening here. Then you walk back. It's 3 courts here, and then you
Yeah,
keep walking back. It's another 3
it's
courts.
another 3.
So the finals is here. I walk. I'm like, let me warm up. I go to the middle. So one of the guys, he was like, do you want me to tell the kids to step off the court for like 10 minutes so you can warm up? I said, yeah, I would love that. Thank you. So he went to the kids. He told them to let me warm up. So now I'm warming up for like 10 minutes. Boom, boom, boom. Phone in my pocket. Boom, boom, boom. Warming up. Boom. Hand shots. Whatever. After 10 minutes, I'm done. Right now, I'm walking back to go continue watching the finals. That's happening on the first 3 courts.
Mm.
And one of the guys came to me with 3 kids. And he's like, "Oh, Nas, can you sign these handballs?" It was the guy and the 3 kids. So I said, "Yeah, no problem."
That's cool.
So I went to them. I bent down to put my phone down so I could take the pen and sign it. I pulled a muscle in my back. I pulled a whole muscle in my back.
Just like that?
Just like that. It was literally just like that. I just bent down and put my phone down. I pulled a muscle in the middle of my back. So now I get up from bending down and I'm like, yeah, give me this, yeah, let's get this over with.
You just playing.
Now
You
I'm
just playing it
walking,
off.
yeah, because bitch, I got a whole finals. So now I'm like, yeah, give me the ball, yeah, sign, boom, boom, yeah, move. Now I walk to the other side to watch where the finals is, and I try to sit down now. Now I bend down to sit down, is still pulling. I'm like, bro, what the fuck do I do? I'm like, I don't know. And then, like, I'm sitting down. Now I'm sitting down on the bleachers, and I'm watching the games, and all I keep thinking about is like, what the fuck am I gonna do in this finals? I'm like,
Right.
cause Timber gonna make me move.
Right.
So if I have to bend down, there's nothing I can do.
You're cooked.
So now I'm fucking panicking, boom. So now Sheena and Sam is behind me. So I turn around, they talking, and I whisper to them. I said, Sheena, I said, I feel like I pulled something in my back. I can't bend down. I'm like, I don't know. So they said, no way. They's like, you want to try to get a massage? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm just panicking. Like, I got
I don't know
emotional
what to
too.
do. It sounded like it got you like Aggie almost.
Yeah, it got me aggravated. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what the game plan is. I don't know if I can get on this court. So now I got emotional. After I told them that, I got emotional. I stood up. I went behind the bleachers. I started crying. Because I'm like, there's no
Really?
way I get to the finals and I got to deal with a fucking back
Pull
pain from
back.
me just bending over, putting my phone down. I'm like, this is crazy. So it was like 10 minutes. I'm like, all right, Nas, get it together. All right, get it together. Boom. Walk back, walk to the massage place because they got a massage place inside
They
of
do.
the arena. So I'm like, Miss, I need a massage. I gotta play this finals in like 2 hours. Is there like any appointment? She's like, yeah, 3 o'clock. It's like 2:30 at the time right now. She's like, oh, 30 minutes, just come. I'm like, oh, thank you, Jesus. So
That's
we
gonna
did
help.
that. We went to the massage table. The guy, he was like, oh, so it's like there any point that you need to be like any part of your body that you need really like massage or whatever. I said my lower back, and I explained what I just explained to you.
Okay.
And he was like, okay, so just lay down. And then he was like massaging around it.
Okay.
Because he was like, if he massages on it, it might make it worse. So he was
Right.
just massaging around it. And my glutes. And then he put KT tape. He put like 7 of them bitches.
That's the athletic tape, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He put it around my entire back. When it was done, I didn't feel shit.
There you go.
I felt that a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I felt it a little bit. I went on the court when it was time for me and Tim to play. I started hitting it. I was bending down. I still felt it. But during the game, I ain't feel shit
You
because
ain't
it
feel
was
nothing.
adrenaline. And in my mind, I'm like, it's up.
Have to. It has to be up.
I didn't feel nothing. But nobody know I went through that part.
No. Okay. Interesting.
That's crazy.
That's wild. That is wild. Timbo's in the chat right now, by the way. That's
Timbo.
Yeah, that's a crazy story.
Yeah. Literally, nobody knows that. Nobody know, like, I was mad emotional before that fucking game started. It
Yeah.
was, like, a lot going on.
I mean,
And it even got to the point where, before the massage part came on, it got to the point where I was going to tell the people who ran the tournament that I can't play the finals.
just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, because I could not bend down at all.
Wow.
It got to that point. I was like, I might go. I told, I think Sheena, I said, I'm about to tell them I can't play at all.
It was
Singles
that
and
bad.
doubles. It was that bad. Like, I bent down. It felt like my entire back shut down. That's how I felt when I bent down. And I was like, yeah, this is not it.
How
I
many
can't do it.
How many games had you played to get to the finals for both singles and doubles?
So for the singles, I played Christian, I played Luke, I played Connor. So
Okay.
3.
So
and
that
then
was 3.
Timbo made 4.
Yes.
For the doubles, we played the Christian again because we had to play him first round too.
Okay.
Christian, then we played Luke and Johnson, and then the finals.
And then the finals. Okay.
So it was just 3 and 4.
And you made it through all of that.
Yeah.
To
But when the back thing was happening, it was only the last day with both of the finals.
Right.
So for the other days, I was fine. It was just the
days.
finals, the singles versus Timbo, and then the doubles versus Timbo Allen. That was the only time that I felt the back thing.
And so you get the physical therapy, you play the finals, you win the singles, and then you got how many more? Well, you got, was that like 6-7 more hours until you played the doubles?
Bro, the singles was done like 5:30 probably. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 6 hours.
6 hours.
Bro, I was drained.
And what do you how's your back feeling at that point?
Well, at that point, like, I was trying to, like, just sit regular.
Good posture. You was fixing your posture.
Yeah, good posture. Every time I sat down, I was like this. Just sitting down.
You said, oh.
It was no, like, leaning. It was nothing. No running. It was just sit regular or just, like, walk regular.
Okay.
And I told myself, I'm like, if this shit pull again, I don't know what to do. Because now, at this point, the next step, I don't know the next step. Because the next step, the first time, was the KT tape and the massage.
Right.
So, if I got all that shit on me now, if it happens again, what the fuck do I do?
Just throw away the whole back.
Yeah, at that point, Taiwan just got to play a perfect game.
Right.
Because I can't really help him.
Right.
But it didn't bother me in the doubles finals. So I was like, thank you, Jesus.
It didn't bother you at all?
And then we had to switch also in that finals. So if I was on power side and I had to do all of that, it was definitely over. We couldn't do nothing.
You guys were off to a good start in the first match of that doubles, and then at some point towards the end, Allen and Timbo got the best of you guys, and they end up taking the first match. What happened there?
All right, so with the doubles, we definitely started off really good. Even towards the middle, the game was still close or whatever. Me and Taiwan both said that we feel like it was miscommunication is the reason why we lost. Because even with us in New York, like, him practicing and then I'm not really playing like that. When we're on the court, it was like we just didn't. Our chemistry wasn't how it was before. When we was winning all those tournaments back to back, it wasn't how it was before. So we haven't really played with each other like that.
Timbo said, "Thank God for you. They had the recovery station."
Say it again.
Timbo said, "Thank God for you. They had a recovery station of real sport therapy at the event." He said had that.
Facts.
He had that before, and the pain is no joke.
And then when I was going through what I was going through with my back, Timbo ass was right there doing his leg therapy.
Oh, he was in the massage the therapy spot with you.
Doing his legs. And in my mind, I'm like, Well, I can't tell him what's going on with me
He
because bitch,
said,
I
"Don't."
gotta face you in like an hour,
He
so
said, "Don't
I
make
ain't
it
gonna tell you what's
obvious."
going on. And it was crazy, but it looked like I never tried the leg thing, but the leg thing looked so like soothing.
What was it? What they
It
have?
was
Like a machine?
um, it might have I don't know. Timo's on the live right now. You said
Yeah, he's in the
tell
chat
him
right
to
now.
explain it.
Okay. Yeah. What were you doing for your legs, Timbo? Timbo just had a freaking full on leg cramp. He didn't tell nobody about.
No.
Imagine.
It wasn't a leg cramp. It was just I know one thing with the leg thing. It said it increases circulation throughout your legs,
Okay.
and it was like they sit down. It's like two leg gloves or
Okay.
whatever. Like it goes through your entire leg,
Oh,
and
I feel
then
like I seen that.
you just sit there. I
Yeah.
think he was sitting there for like 30, 35 minutes,
Okay.
and it increases the blood flow in your legs.
For sure.
So I seen that. I seen him getting his leg flow together, and I'm trying to get my back fixed. I'm like,
That's
bro,
hilarious.
how are we gonna do that?
That's
And I said, I ain't telling
hilarious.
y'all shit.
Right. Nah, you can't. You definitely
I
can't.
ain't telling y'all shit, cause then Timo gonna be throwing me everywhere on this court, and I'm be like this, stiff as hell. I'm
Exactly.
running at the point.
Nah, you can't ever tell your
We're not doing
opponents your
that
weaknesses.
at all.
Timbo said it massages the muscles with different contractions levels and
Okay,
helps with
yes,
inflammation. So I think it like squeezes your I think it squeezes you at different like intensities.
yeah, that's exactly what it was. Cause I remember reading it. And I remember seeing the blood circulation, and then it said more stuff, but I wasn't worried
Hmm.
about that shit. I was trying to get my back fixed. I
Right.
wasn't worried
So
about
so,
that.
so
It was like the wall. It had everything that the all different type of massages. So I seen Tim on the thing. It said that like the leg massage, and I'm reading what it say, and I'm like, what massage do I need right now? Like I'm looking through the thing.
you was shopping for the right one.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what I need.
So you in there with Timbo, you having a whisper to the masseuse about what happened to
Yeah.
your back, so he don't overhear it.
Cause I was definitely talking to that man low as hell.
Bro, he was probably in there thinking like, why is this man whispering? Like
Yeah,
crazy, crazy story.
yeah, and nobody know that.
Yeah. Well, now we know. Um, congrats, man. Congrats. I said
Thank
in the
you.
video. I want to tell you directly. That's super impressive. Super impressive performance. First time going international
Yeah,
at that.
it was crazy.
Bringing home the double gold.
And it was a really good experience. They're having it in 3 years, so we better have like double the amount of people that we went out with.
Have to. And
Yeah.
I hear they might change the place they hosted. I hear they might do like a different place. Somebody said
I feel
maybe
like even if it's the same place,
I would
I feel
love
like
to
they
go.
should do the same
Me
place.
personally,
The
I
same
think
place will be amazing.
that was a good
If they have
venue.
another place like that with that same type of arena, then I wouldn't mind. But that place, that arena was everything.
Was it like when you say arena? Was it like a stadium? Was it like football stadium type or like how was it?
Um, so like, hmm, how would I put this?
Cause it's
So
cup.
like college basketball,
Yeah,
how they have a basketball gymnasium.
yeah.
So it's basically like that,
Okay,
but the same way they do in Vegas, where they build the walls, and then the last day that the tournament is over, they break it all down.
that's what they did.
That's what they do. Yes,
Okay, yeah.
that's exactly what they do.
I would. Hey, I would love to go out there. I gotta get my
And then they
passport
have two
too.
floors because the
Mm.
floor upstairs has to be the floor to record everything. Y'all seen GAA
Ah.
handball
Yeah.
with the commentary?
Yes.
They was on the second floor commentating on the main courts, the main three courts.
And that's why they had the camera at that angle.
Yes.
Okay, interesting. I like that
Second floor, yeah.
touch. That was a cool touch. Adding the commentary, adding refs with the headsets. They had a lot of quality of life stuff.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah. I love the refs with the headsets. I love that point of it. It was crazy. It was nice. I love that point.
it's an official vibe.
And you can only ref when you lose. So I didn't ref until the last
Mm,
day because I volunteered.
there you go. I heard about that. I was watching the game last night. They said that he was like, "That's
Like I was
motivation to
asking
win."
them, I'm like, and this is the whole time that I'm there. I'm like, damn, I want to ref, but they're
Oh,
not
you was telling
asking me.
him?
Yeah, I was like, they're not asking me, but I'm a good ref. I'm like, I want to ref with the headset, all of that.
Yeah.
And then the last day, I'm looking at it. No, second and last day, I'm looking at it, and I just watched the game. Somebody had lost, and then the next game, the person that lost was reffing. So I'm like, I think if you lose, you got to ref. So now I look again for the next game. That person lost and they refed again. They refed that next game.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it's definitely if you lose.
He said,
I'm
"That's
like,
why I ain't never ref."
yeah.
He said, "I
I
don't
was
want
like,
to
I
ref
was
no
never
more."
gonna ref at all.
Bro said, "I'm gonna just volunteer. Y'all pick
I was
me.
like, fuck it.
Pick me, coach."
But yeah, I definitely wanted to ref at least one game, and I
Mm,
did.
nice. You got to wear the headset, be on the
Yeah.
speaker, tally up the score.
I just realized something.
Timbo said, "I was shot from all the divisions, but I played through the last day. My body was tense because I haven't played so many
I was
days
slamming in that fucking
like
tournament.
that." And just, yeah, he was cooking.
That small ball was something different though.
Oh yeah, he did take the small ball. He took the golden
Yeah.
small ball. You didn't play in that.
Someone like Allen played mad good in that small ball.
You don't do small ball, huh?
No, if I knew it was a small ball, I would have played. I didn't
Gotcha.
know.
Okay. That would have
I
been
would
cool to
have
see.
like if I didn't have a doubles partner, I wouldn't have played in the doubles, but I definitely would have played in the singles.
For small ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I do play small ball. I think last year I came in second in the small ball nationals.
Who came in first?
It was the brothers. It was the
Gotcha.
brothers versus me and Colleen. We lost the first one. They smoked us the first one. We smoked them the second one, and then the tiebreaker it was like 11, like 5 or some shit like that.
Okay. They pulled
But
out
we
all
was
the
giving them a
stops.
run for their money.
Yeah.
Me and Colleen was doing mad good together.
Okay.
And
Interesting.
then shout out to Colleen because he won this year
Yes.
versus the brothers.
That was different.
Him and Allen was going crazy.
I don't think anybody expected that one.
I didn't either. I did not expect that.
Just a unique matchup taking out
Yeah.
this OG team, this legendary team.
And I feel like if because the year that me and Colleen came in second, that was like me like really getting into small ball, like the first year that I really got into it. I feel like if Colleen would have had Allen that same year, they would have won that year too.
Okay.
It was just me. Cause I'm like getting into it and I gotta get used to like the brothers, the shit that they be doing with the whips and all of that.
Right.
If Colleen would have had Allen that same year, last year, they would have won that year and this year.
They would have went. They
For
would have
sure.
did the double. Why didn't you team up with Taiwan in that?
Say it again.
Why didn't you team up with Taiwan for the small ball? We know he's pretty good at small ball as well.
I don't think I could say it like in this live,
Okay.
but it's about the Nationals.
Text me.
Yeah, I'm gonna text you about it, but I can't say it here.
Okay.
At all.
For sure. But yeah. It's always cool to see you two team up, and
Yeah.
and it's always unique when we see you team up with a different person. It's like, okay, that's different.
That's true. And it's crazy because like the entire last year, like me and all of the opens, I was with different partners. I think the Nationals last year, I was with Gio. Then the tournament right after that, I was with Corey Palmer. The tournament right after that, I was with James. I was just with everybody.
Who's your favorite? Who's your top 3 doubles partners?
Right. So
And why?
my favorite, like the one I would choose, over everybody, I would play with Ari. Even in the open versus everybody.
Ariel.
Ari.
Shout out to Ari,
Ari,
man. Shout out to
Taiwan.
Ari. Ari
Ari,
Taiwan.
Taiwan, and then number 3. Me and Los actually won the opens when I was a B, but I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't put him as my top 3. I put Corey Palmer.
Corey Palmer.
Yeah.
Okay. Why Corey?
I feel like Corey. So my game, when I play with anybody in the opens, I'm gonna always play the weak side. Unless shit get crazy, then I gotta switch. Get
Okay.
your ass over there. We gotta switch. But if I'm gonna stay on the weak side the entire game, I need you to have confidence on the power side. I put you over there for a reason. I'm a top player my damn self.
Right.
So the fact that I'm allowing you to stay over there and allowing you to do what you gotta do, you gotta perform. That's the only thing you're missing. Just perform and everything's gonna be fine. When I
Right.
played with Corey the first time, I played with Corey for one time. I played with James one time. I played with Gio one time. My favorite was Corey. Corey came to me in one of the games. We played against Los and Timbo. We was beating the shit out of them. They ended up coming back. It was like 14 up.
Wow.
So now we get back up, and I don't know if it was a timeout or just Corey came to me and asked me something. But he asked me, he was like, "Oh, nah, do you want me to shoot?" I said, "Corey, that's why you over there." I said, "I'm going to give you every setup you need."
You're going to do the other stuff.
Yeah, I don't care if you miss the shot, but I'm giving you every setup you need to shoot this fucking ball so we can get out this game. If you can't do that, then you're going to have to bring your ass over here, and I'm going to be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at that point. But once I told him that, bitch, he knuckled the fuck up and went crazy. And I said, that's all I need.
What do you think?
I said, there's nobody jamming me over here. We not doing none of that. Yeah. Nobody going to be in front of me. Shoot whatever the fuck you got to shoot. If you miss, you miss. We going to get right back up and you're going to do the same shit.
Go for your shot.
Period. But yeah, that's why I feel like out of everybody, I like Corey's game with over everybody else, like random people that I play with.
I was going to say, what do you think are the key differences between the power side and the support side? What do you expect from players in each of those roles?
I know when I'm on the support side, I play my game. I don't care if I don't kill not one shot in the game. Everybody always want to have like highlights and this and third. I don't care if I get one highlight or 0 highlights. I don't care about none of that shit. I want to get my partner on the power side as much setups as he can put it. Like, as much killers that he can go for.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to set him up as much as possible. I'm going to put that boy in all the right places. Once I put it here, they do something wrong. You better run up and you better go crazy. Every time.
What are your go-to shots for that?
Say it again.
What are your go-to shots for generating a setup?
So, one is either my left or my right, going right in front of me, low. Now they got to come around. They got to dive to get the shot, or they got to go through my legs and barely hit it.
Mm-hmm.
Every time they do either one of those, it's always going to be a setup for my power side player. Either that or I hit the ball really hard, too, when I'm on the court. So it doesn't matter if I'm driving it to the power side player or the weak side player. If they give a setup, I want you to run up and I want you to smoke the ball.
Smoke the ball.
Hit or miss.
Okay.
So that's my go-to thing.
Okay.
It's mainly my body.
It's the positioning.
Yeah, my position the shots creates so much setups for my power side player. Every time.
You're always in the front.
Every time. Every time. Only time I tell people that I'm not, like, the main thing is to be in the front. But I tell people, like, if you don't give a good return, I'm not just gonna run in the front and, like, say you give a bad return, right?
Yeah.
I get in the front. Now you just gave a bad return. Now the power side player, they got mad time to wind up and hit the ball mad hard at me.
Right.
I hate having to feel like it's going to be 50-50 with either the volley keep going or they hit it to me where I hit it out.
Mm.
and I don't want to keep feeling like that. So I always tell people, if you give a bad return, I'm not getting in the front. I'm gonna be on the right side of whoever's on this weak side.
Maybe at the hash mark area.
Exactly. Wherever the weak side player is, if they closer to the front, I'll be right next to them. I'm not
Okay.
getting in the front though.
Okay. Not to get
If you
jammed.
slicing it and it's not really a good slice, I'm not getting in the front.
Just to avoid that.
Yeah, to avoid me being 50-50 on hitting it out or in. We're not doing that.
What playing the front so much, what would you say to people who say, you know, hey, I don't want to take the front position because I'm afraid I'll get lobbed? What would you say to those players?
That's a good question.
OG in the chat said congrats, by the way.
Thank you.
Steven said congrats too.
Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, so repeat your question one more time.
I asked, what would you say to people who, you know, you hear this a lot with, I want to say maybe newer players, or maybe you hear it from shorter players, you know what I mean? Players who aren't as tall, and they'll, you know, hey, I don't want to get in front. And, you know, maybe they're getting killed. Maybe they're getting killed in the front, but they're like, I don't want to get in front because then I'm afraid I'll get lobbed. What would you say to those those players?
This is one thing I would say, because of me personally on the power side. Like, if I'm playing with anybody and they told me that, actually, I'm going to put this into perspective. Me playing with Mark, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mark is one of the people that I'll play with an ABN any day of the week, anytime.
Shout out to Mark.
Yes. Mark tells me a lot of the times when he's playing on the weak side that I don't want to get in the front because I don't want to get jammed, right? So now I think to myself, I'm the A, he's the B, right? We're on the court, we're in the tournament. Just think about the Hoover tournament we just played in when we came in second. Okay. Think about that, because he told me multiple times the same thing that you just said.
About getting lobbed or getting jammed?
Lobbed or jammed, it don't matter.
Either or.
Same thing.
He didn't want to get in front for that, for either.
Right,
for both
he don't want to
reasons.
get in front. He don't want to get jammed. If he get logged, he don't want to just give up easy, whatever. And I told him, I said, all right, I understand that. So now it's up to me. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, okay. Usually when somebody's playing on the weak side with me, once they communicate with me, because my game is communication. If you communicate with me, I can try to help you as much as possible in like the places that you need help in, whatever. So if he tells me, oh, I don't want to get in the front, I don't want to get jammed, right? Okay. Only way you're going to get jammed, if they wind up, they hitting it hard. How would they wind up and hit it hard? If I slice the ball, they got mad time to wind up and hit it hard. Right. All right, so slicing the ball for me, off limits.
Take that shot's out the arsenal.
Exactly. That's you won't see me slice the ball for the rest of the game.
Okay.
Bad lobs. Okay, if I do a bad lob, now it's up to you to realize it was a bad lob. Now take a step back.
Take a step back.
Exactly. So you won't be in the front. You won't get jammed.
Where does a good lob what's the difference between where a good lob and a bad lob lands on the court?
All right. So if it's a good lob, say me and you was on power side together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you drove the ball back. I put the ball up. If you don't take 2 to 3 steps back, it's a bad lob.
It's a bad lob. If I don't have to move.
If all you gotta do is put your hand up,
that's a bad lob. A good lob should make me take 2 or 3 steps back.
Yes, a good lob, you gotta take 2 or 3 steps back. Where I can, if I lob you in the middle, you take it 2 to 3 steps back. I run around the left side, and now I'm in the front. That's a good lob. And
I can't wind up if it's a great, if it's a good lob.
Now you gotta do all that shit from backing up and reaching up.
Mm-hmm.
That's a perfect lob.
Okay. And okay, so you'll take slices off the court.
Yes.
And you'll take bad lobs off the court, right?
Yes.
And you expect your right side to notice if you do hit a bad lob, right? Because everything's easier said than done. Sometimes you go for the perfect shot, but you might come up short, and so it's on your right side to be aware and present and notice when the lob is coming up a little short.
And that's why I only play. Well, other than last year with the 3 Opens players that I randomly play with, other than that, I only play with people that I practice with. So if you see, you know my shots already. We practice together all the time. You know my shots, you know my lobs, you know my jobs, you know everything.
Mm-hmm.
So if we're in the game and you see, okay, now you have to look back to see whatever anybody's doing on the court. Even when you're on weak side, you gotta look back, see what they're doing. If you see, okay, he's about to lob it, and then you see where the ball's coming, oh, that's a bad lob. All right, just take one step back.
Take one step
or
back.
One step to the side, do something. So you could be aware of what's going on. Because you can't just be like standing in the front, okay, we volleying on power side, and then you just waiting for the ball to come in your face. No. You got to look around. You got to be aware of your surroundings. You got to be,
For sure.
And that's what I mean, That's what I mean,
Yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense. Appreciate that.
And like even when I play with someone, like a lot of the times, he would come to me. He was like, "Is there anything you need from me?" And I would tell him, like, the slicing is a dub. Like we're not doing the slicing stuff. I want you to hit that ball or either lob the ball. And because he always wants his partner to always stay in the front. So I don't mind staying in the front. But if you're doing the slicing thing, I don't want to keep giving up 50-50 points if I'm going to hit it back or hit it out. We're not doing that. If you take the slicing away, then
we'll find more consistency.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because now if you hit it hard and they hit it hard at me, now we just all hitting it hard together. But now you slice it. Now they got time to wind up. They got movement on the ball. Like they could do whatever they want while it's sliced. It's going slow.
It's like
they can
T-ball.
do whatever they want. Now I'm in the front. I'm on the wall basically. I'm in front of the short line. So now
you play the wall
they
close.
hit the ball hard at me. Not only hard at me with a whip or a cut. Now I'm like this. We're not doing that. Not for the whole game. That's not happening. It's not happening. And I'm not scared to like speak up when I feel like something's going wrong. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
And we're going to win this game. We're going to have communication from both ends. Yes. You come to me, you say, am I doing anything wrong? You need anything from me? Yeah, I need you to stop slicing it. And I need you to hit this fucking ball at them the same way they're hitting it at me. Simple.
How do you deal with players? You find yourself on a court with a player who either A, doesn't communicate, or B, is kind of like a toxic communicator, more so like nagging or complaining?
Are you talking about like in tournaments or regular games?
In regular games, just in general, at the park, casual.
So I have been in games with people who do not communicate at all.
Just mute.
And depending, because I do get aggravated. As a player on the court, I do get aggravated. All right, let's put it like this. Say I'm playing with somebody, they're on weak side, I'm on power side. They're not communicating, but they keep sticking their fucking left in. If you're not saying nothing,
a common thing.
Yeah, we're going to keep clashing the entire game. And if it's happening over and over and over, when the fuck does it click in your mind? Keep your fucking left in your hand. And
in
on
your pocket.
Side. Yeah.
Anywhere but the middle.
So when I speak out, I'm like, bro, just leave your left. And they keep doing it. I'm not saying that no more. We're just going to lose this game. I don't got nothing to say.
Next game.
Simple as that. If you just want to keep sticking that shit in, stick that shit in. At that point. And then sometimes I also tell them, like, when they keep sticking their left in, I'm like, first of all, we could switch. You could do all that shit over there. Let me go to weak side, and I can keep my fucking left in my hand. And we can at least have a better game because I'm way better on weak side than power side.
Right side.
So I'm like, if you're going to keep doing all this dumb shit, do all that dumb shit on power side. And keep that shit over there. Let me play my game over here.
There you go. Okay.
And then at least when I'm on weak side, if I'm about to take it, I can say, got it. Keep your hand in your hand. Yeah. Let me swing. I got it.
And when I communicate that. And you're going to hit a shot.
Right. I got it. I'm going to either hit a shot or I'm going to put it in a place where they will give you a setup. Trust.
There you go. Either in front of yourself or a lob.
Yes.
And all right, and so what about so that's people who don't communicate. What about what like sometimes we get people who are like kind of toxic communicators, you know.
So
they like
meaning
to
like what? Like yelling?
either yelling or excessive fault finding, uh, things like that.
I don't pay those people no mind. I don't pay them no mind at all. Like at all.
Mm.
Like I just think about it like you yelling at me. Who the fuck are you talking to? Like that's what I be thinking in my mind. Who the fuck are you talking to?
Right.
You yelling at me for what? You're not doing no better than what you think I'm doing bad. You're not doing no better. So what are we talking about?
What if they?
And then who the fuck you talking to?
What
You're
if?
not talking to me. You talking to yourself.
What if
Keep
they
that
are
shit
doing
over there.
better? Okay.
Yeah, go yell at yourself. If they are doing better, so you yelling at me, you doing better,
and
I'm playing like shit.
what if they're
All
yelling?
I'm gonna say that the whole time, if I'm playing like shit and you doing better, I'm just keep saying my bad.
Okay.
Like I'ma always try to do what you telling me to do.
Yeah.
But if I'm trying to do that shit and the shit is not working, bitch, I can't do nothing for you. I can't do nothing for you. If I'm trying to do what you saying, and I'm like, okay, maybe that help them. If that shit not working now we just out of here. I don't know what to tell you.
It's over.
So at that point, we just out of here.
Throw the
Unless
game
you
away.
fucking go on some Super Saiyan shit and you start wailing, I don't know what to tell you because I can't help you in this game at all.
Right.
At all.
And speaking of that, what's one thing that allows you to have such a consistent performance game after game after game, you know, tournament after tournament after tournament? How are you able to maintain such a high, you know, standard of
I feel like
play?
it's because how am I able to maintain a consistent performance at every tournament? I stick to my game. I don't ever try to outdo anything. I don't ever try to show out for the crowd, for the fans. I just stick to what I know. In certain times, somebody on power side, they keep inching over, I'ma send you over there.
Mm.
Somebody on the weak side, I'm on the power side, they inching over, I'ma send you over there. I just stick to what I know. It's always gonna be the same repeat, maybe at different times, but it's always gonna be the same shots here and there. Every time I play, you're gonna see me do this. You're gonna see me do that. You're gonna see me do that. It's never gonna be, oh, Nas going for some crazy shit right now. No, we're not doing that. We're going for the shots that Nas knows, and
Right.
Nas is gonna hit. Hit or miss. He's still gonna go for simple shit that he knows. That's why I'm able to always stay consistent. That's why whenever my partner is playing bad, I can always keep the game and play because I'm still playing consistent, just playing my game. It's never nothing crazy, never nothing stupid. It's always just basic one-on-one Nas game.
Mm-hmm. You have a pretty well-rounded arsenal.
Yeah. Then somebody talk shit, then I might go for some crazy shit.
Like what?
You talking shit? All right, now I'm about to round. You send me to the left. All right, I'm off the corner. I'm gonna roundhouse the shit out you.
Right corner?
Yeah, right corner. Right corner. And you dove to get it, but you couldn't get it because that shit was crazy.
Crazy. Yeah. That's a shot you're comfortable with.
Crazy.
That roundhouse.
Yeah,
roundhouse to right corner. What's the where'd you get that shot from?
Well, that was
what's the origin of that?
When I first started, like even with like training with Taiwan and them, when I was a C, low B, whenever you see my hand go up, it's going into a roundhouse.
Mm.
If you're not already going over there,
yeah, you always started with like you serve it up on a platter, and then like it just gets to rotating.
If you see this hand go up at the time, and you didn't already start running, the point is over.
It's over.
The point is over. Everybody always said that. My roundhouse when I first started was crazier than it is now.
Okay.
Now I'm trying to get it back.
Okay.
But before, if you seen this hand go up, if you ain't run there already, bitch, you was out of here.
Just too much angle.
Out of here. It's too much angle, and it was too consistent at the time. Me like getting so many different more shots, like that shot dimmed down because I have so many other angles with my left.
Right.
But if I was to just work on a roundhouse every fucking time, don't do nothing else with my left. If I go for that shot, just run there already.
You got it. You have to.
You could be 2 steps already, but you need to be 5 steps ahead. That's how bad the roundhouse was when I first started.
What do you think when you first started? What drew you more to flat-handed shots versus cuts and whips?
Because everybody always say like Taiwan, like I'm following Taiwan this and third. I was always stiff arm before I even partnered with Taiwan. Like before he even started training me, I was always stiff arm before that.
So that was before. That was okay.
Yeah.
That didn't start with Taiwan.
I was always stiff arm before that. But now me training with him, of course we're gonna get the angles together, and then me being stiff arm already, the angle only makes sense by the way that he does it.
It's just like a perfect fit.
It just makes more sense. Why would I I don't see how you could do a stiff arm like this any other way.
Any other way, right? Yeah.
So it's like if he already got the shots and I'm already stiff arm player, now we together, we working on it together. What do you expect? It's gonna be the same shot when you see it come out.
Right.
And everybody's like, oh yeah, he's following this and that. Okay, yeah, I guess I'm following, whatever.
I mean, don't fix it if it's not broken.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell y'all.
Interesting. So I didn't know that.
And then me and someone has literally we have different games. Like we have a lot of shots that's similar to each other, but our mindset on the court, the way that we play the games is totally different. Someone's gonna shoot that shit right off rip. I'm gonna play it smart into the volley until I smash the shit out you.
Okay. He's
like,
a little more
different things.
Ty's a little more trigger happy.
Yeah. He's ready to just boom you. Or rip. Boom you.
For sure.
I'm ready to outsmart you, and then when I know it's a definite winner, then I'm gonna weigh you out.
Okay. So you volley a little bit more.
Yeah.
Until the time is right.
And I've been that way since I started. Definitely more volleyer. So yeah. That's the difference between us. Everybody watching.
Yeah, somebody just... Did you see the comment that somebody asked that?
I'm actually still on Discord. I'm not on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Yeah, somebody literally just asked that. They were like, what's the differences? Okay.
They said what?
They said your game style is extremely identical to Taiwan. What makes you an individual in the game?
Gotcha.
I feel
so basically what you just asked me.
Yeah, you literally just answered that.
All right, so look, I'm on your live now.
Yeah, so you can see the comments.
That's the adobo guy.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, that's the answer to that adobo.
So do they have any more questions? Because I can answer whatever they want. Somebody said Nazir Marston is playing some of the sickest handball we've seen on this island. That's what them Irish announcers had to say.
Ask away, chat.
Hey, y'all can ask me anything. Like, I'm open to answer whatever y'all want to know.
Ask away.
And it could be anything.
Nas said he's an open book.
Right. Just don't ask me about my sexuality, because I might light y'all up. Because, I don't know, for some reason, everybody always want to ask me questions like that.
Everybody's curious.
Yeah. I'm like, what y'all curious for? Y'all trying to get with me?
Right. If not...
what was the toughest match you ever had? Okay.
Good question.
And who are 3 players that you really like watching? Okay.
Ooh, okay.
So that's actually 2 good questions.
Yeah.
All right, so my toughest match. Are they talking about ever or like me coming up?
I want to say
I had tough players when I came up. I had tough matches now. And yeah.
I want to say they mean ever tournaments.
Ever?
Period.
So one of my toughest matches was last year
Against
when I
who?
versed Thavo in the national finals.
Mm.
Because I never played him before. I only played
Really?
him in doubles at the time. And that was my first time playing him singles. I didn't know what to expect, this and third. Thavo was beating the shit out of
Besides the
me.
whip,
And I
beside
didn't
whips.
understand what to do.
Okay.
It was nothing that mainly ever for sure. So yeah, there was Thavo.
Last
I
year
didn't
at the
know what to do.
Nationals.
I'm on the court in my mind. I'm like, okay, I could get through whatever. I could
Yeah.
play my game, do this. That was beating the shit out of me. Remember, you came to me after the game and you was like, "Oh nah, you had a tough match this and third at Coney."
Yes, that was at Coney Island.
I said, "Child,
I wasn't sure
I
if
don't
I could
know."
talk to you. I always try to be a little sensitive to the moment,
Yeah.
but you were cool.
I said,
So
"Bitch, I don't know what the fuck was going on." And
you was just that
then
meme of the kid with the wind blowing.
that part. And who are three players that you really like watching?
Mm.
So I would say now watching. I love watching Los play.
Mm.
Um, I love watching Thabo play.
Okay.
And one more player. I don't know, to be honest. I don't really care for Gio. I don't watching Timo play now. No, watching Taiwan play. I always love Taiwan game, but until he get back uninjured, then
Oh yeah, I heard
yeah,
about his injury.
yeah, it was a
His
paddle.
elbow. He got hit in the elbow.
They hit him with a paddle.
I
Top A players hit him with a paddle.
smack inches.
That's
Like, was
tough.
it a backswing, a forward swing?
It was a forward
It
swing.
was a forward swing. Oh.
So they took their shot and still hit him.
Ay,
Terrible.
ay, ay.
I still need this third person. I said Los. I said Tavo. Mm, I don't know, to be honest.
A lot of
Somebody
players.
said, "What's my favorite tournament ever?" My favorite tournament is Ireland.
Mm.
Just
Just
being
that
away
quick?
from all the New York people,
Mm.
a different crowd, having fun with everybody else other than New York people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely Ireland. And I'm not saying that just because I won, but just in general. Like, just the environment there,
Right.
top notch.
It sounds like such a vibe.
Yeah, it was definitely a vibe. And then it was like Team USA. It was like
Right.
14 of us, probably like 20 of us. We had a grand time. It was crazy.
Speaking of that, I just threw my own question in. I wanted to ask you what was the celebration like after winning the double gold? What did you guys do that night? If there was any.
So, winning the singles and the doubles?
Yeah.
So, it was around 12 o'clock when the doubles was over. We went to a spot that was on the campus.
Mm.
Like, probably like a 5-minute walk. Not a mosquito.
When you say
So,
campus, was it like a
yeah.
college?
Yeah, it was a college, yes.
Okay.
The arena was definitely with a college. So we went to the place. There was a lot of handball players there.
Mm.
And they gave us vouchers, like we wanted a beer, we wanted a drink or whatever.
Okay.
And everybody was just literally, it was mad tables. Everybody was just sitting down, chilling, conversations. That's what it was. After that, we went back to the room because remember, we had to leave the next day early.
Early.
Yeah, because we had to leave. We had to call an Uber at 9:15 to get to the airport like
Oh.
10.
Oh, that's super early. Okay.
Yeah, mad early. And remember, it was already 12:30 when we got to that spot. So we
Right.
got back to the room like 2 o'clock.
Ay, ay, ay.
I went in the room. I was cooking food so we could eat or whatever.
Late?
And
Late at night?
yeah, late at night. We had stuff in the fridge. I was just cooking it, cooking it.
Okay. Would you
Everybody
cook?
ate. Everybody went upstairs, packed their bags, and one of the people from there texted me. They was like, "Oh, we have an after party." So all my shit was packed. It was at that time.
That same night?
Yeah, same night. All my stuff was packed, and by the time they texted me, it was probably like 3:30. So I called the Uber. I went to the after party, chilled at the after party, came back to our hotel room like 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Oh, y'all didn't get no sleep.
Yeah, I
You
ain't
said we
really
sleep
getting
on
no
a
sleep.
plane.
I was. Did you see Sheena pose when I was knocked out in the airport?
No, I didn't see it.
Well,
Is that Facebook?
we was at the gate. I was watching the show. I was laid just like this, like a baby.
Tucked
At the
in.
gate.
Crazy.
At the gate, she posted it. She said he slumped. And I woke up like an hour and a half. We got on the plane. I was asleep for like it was like 7.5 hours, the total flight.
Yeah.
I was asleep for the first 3.5 hours. Woke up, watched a little movie, the Godzilla versus Kong.
Okay. The new
Well,
one.
Godzilla and Kong with
Mhm.
Shimu, all of them. Then went back to sleep for another hour and a half. Woke up, watched Iron Man 1.
Oh, there you go.
There's a lot going on.
How's the
But
back feeling at this point?
so the back, it didn't go crazy since they put everything off.
Okay.
Oh, I'm actually lying though. I'm definitely lying. So the singles happened, and remember I said when I actually ref one game, that
Yes.
was the female A doubles. I had got up. It was a timeout. No, no, no. It was the first game over. I sat down. I got up. I started walking, and I had to bend down to get the clipboard, and I felt it again.
Ay, ay, ay.
And I'm like, ooh. But it wasn't like as crazy as the first time. Like I felt like a little tweak.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, let me just stand up. I'm like, we're not doing this. We're not doing that. I still got the doubles. So I stood up, whatever, whatever. So from that whole time, like I probably just sat down like one time since I felt the tweak. Cause I'm like, we're not doing that.
He said, "I'm gonna just stand.
But since
I ain't doing
then
no
though,
leaning."
cause I had the KT tape on until yesterday.
Okay.
Like I was showering with it, everything. But yeah, I took it off yesterday. My back went fine though. Thank you, Jesus. Last time I felt this pain in my back was when I was working with Amazon. I think I bent down to pick up a package and my back pulled. That was the last time I felt that, and that was like 3 years ago.
That was like 3 years ago. You know, I related to you immediately when you told me that how you bent over and it wasn't even nothing crazy and it pulled.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing a game against Luke Thompson and
You
I
said
went.
Luke?
Yeah, and yeah, you know, I had dove a little bit before it happened, but I
Mm-hmm.
went for a fairly basic cross court shot, and I guess my footwork was just bad, and I
Mm-hmm.
just pulled my back in the most painful way,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just like, how did that cause that? Like,
Yeah.
and
And it never makes sense. It's
it
like, bro, I'm not even doing nothing crazy.
no sense at all, no sense at all.
Bro, that shit is literally the worst.
Somebody
I'm like,
said,
all I did was bend down to put my phone down to sign a fucking handball. I'm like,
like,
what?
simple. It's like, how many times has your body done that? Like, leaned
Bro.
over. Timbo said, "What's your favorite dance?"
Oh, me?
Yeah.
So if I'm at a handball court, I hear some like Nicki or some Megan. I'ma jump on the handball court, like on the actual wall, get on the handstand, and throw the shit. Timbo, you heard that?
Crazy. Adobo said, "Have you beat Geo?"
I never played Geo ever, unless it was doubles. I never played him in the singles at all. I never played Timbo. I played Timbo. I never played Geo. I never played Los.
Okay. In singles, you're talking.
Yes. I
Okay.
never played Kadeem. Mm, I played Megs. I played Thavo. I played. Yeah. I've never played none of those other people.
Who would you say? And I know you. I got a feeling how you're gonna answer this. But I'll just ask,
Okay.
who is your toughest competition in singles?
It's always gonna be Tavo.
It's always gonna be Tavo. Okay.
Tavo's on another level,
Would
but
you?
I'm ready for that level.
Is he the
Cause I
best
ain't played
singles
him
player right now?
since. Huh?
Would you say he's the best singles player right
Yeah,
now?
for sure. For sure. Tavo's on some shit that nobody understands.
What do you think he does differently from other singles
I don't
players?
know, to be honest. If I knew, I would do the same shit.
Okay.
Literally.
Yeah.
That was just a beast.
Yeah, he's definitely built different.
And I fuck with it.
You know, it's interesting. I heard he was going to Ireland, and then
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't see him on any of the streams or anything like that.
You said what?
And then I didn't see him on any of the streams. So I was wondering what happened. He did not go, right?
Tavo, yes. Because I didn't know until the day of the semis, they told me. And I was like, what the fuck? I said he should have been here.
Right.
I was like, it would have been so much like more of a show.
Yeah.
You know Tavo with the backhands, the crazy stuff. It would have been way more of a show.
The squad would have been heavy.
Than we actually had.
With Tavo there.
It would have been a good time with Tavo there. It would have been crazy.
For sure.
And I actually want to understand why he didn't actually go.
Yeah.
Like I went to Grand Street because I went to ask him too. I didn't know why he didn't go.
What did he say?
No, I said I wanted to ask him why he didn't go. He wasn't at Grand Street today.
Oh, he wasn't there. Okay, he wasn't there. Got you. Yeah,
I think we're going to Hoover tomorrow. So if he's there, I want to ask him.
Okay.
Because that was like news to my mind. The day of the semis. They was like, oh, Tavo's supposed to be here. I'm like, oh, shit, for real? I'm like, why he didn't come? Nobody knew a reason.
Nobody knew. Okay.
It would have been a good fucking time to have Tavo there.
Yeah, you guys did your thing, without him. There's 3 years to the next one, so maybe we'll see him.
3 years.
Maybe we'll see him in the next one. Maybe we'll see a bunch of you guys at home, too, in the next World's Wall.
At who?
I said maybe we'll see a lot of some of the viewers at home, some of the players at home.
My sponsor, Killshot from the UK, he's doing like a big tournament that he was gonna do out here.
Okay.
So that should be coming up within the next year.
For sure.
So everybody better be ready. I don't know if it's gonna be singles or doubles though.
What
but if it's doubles, everybody better be ready. It's gonna be a nice old tournament.
What, if anything, do you wanna shout out? Whether it be your YouTube, Facebook, Instagram.
Wait, you said what?
Know. I said what do you want to, if anything, any socials you want to shout out, or any people you want to shout out for the people watching at home?
Oh yeah. So I do want to shout out everybody that was in Ireland with us.
Mm-hmm.
Like Team USA, the way that we supported each other was next level. Like Tiffany, Jared, and all of them, like it was lovely.
Shout out,
Jared. It felt like I was there with my family. That's how great it felt with everybody cheering and all of that. I want to shout out my sponsor. I texted him one day. I had an outfit for the next day, the semis. Nice. I was like, Paul, you got these gloves on you right now? Because I need these to match with my outfit. He was like, yeah, I'll bring them tomorrow. I was like, yeah, perfect. He held me down. All the UK people, y'all attitudes, everything about y'all was amazing. What else? Yeah, I had a good ass fucking time. It was crazy. It was crazy. And I was saying, I would stay there for another week. if the tournament was for another week. I
If the
would say it
tournament was
for
for
a
another
whole
week,
another week. Usually I love coming, I'm ready to come home to my bed, but I would have stayed there for a whole another week.
you would have stayed.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a good time. Even though a lot of y'all missed it, 3 years they having it again, so all y'all got to pop out. Because you know I'm going, I got to defend my title.
Have to. Have to.
I got to defend my title.
You
Yeah, I
go
know.
show the rest. Show the
I got to defend my title. So whoever's coming
it's-
there and they running up, listen, knuckle up. Because I'm here for all the smoke.
on the day of the semis, you had a little interview and you was telling the host, you know,
Uh-huh.
if I played my game, nobody could beat me. And I was just thinking, I remember listening like, man, that's some confidence right there to say that.
Yeah. That's
And-
literally how I felt. And I also said that in I think when I won the singles, like he asked me the same question. He was like, earlier in the week, we had a conversation and you said whenever you play your game, nobody could beat you. Do you still feel that same way? This is actually the semis.
Yeah.
When I beat Connor, he asked me the same thing. And I said, whoever you got on the other side of that bracket, whoever run up, it's up.
Anyone.
And that's the same way that I felt the entire tournament. I said, if anybody gonna beat me, if they do beat me, they're gonna have to earn everything that they about to, every point that they about to score. You better earn it.
They gotta earn it.
Yeah, because the way I was playing was lights out. So if you playing way better than that, you gotta earn it.
Yeah.
And everything was like, while I'm on the court, everything was just like clicking. I put you here, all right. In my mind, I'm like, all right, he gonna bring this ball here. We playing the volley, he bring the ball there, and I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought. Now you out of here.
That's like what do they call that? That like flow state. Have you ever heard of like flow state?
Flow state?
Yeah. Where like you're not really thinking. I don't know if I know it's a sports term. I feel like I read it in a tennis book. They talked about it. But basically it's like that state of mind where you don't really have to think too much about what you're doing on the court. Everything kind of works and it's kind of second nature.
I think that's basically what it was given. Cause I would tell you, everybody on this live, I would tell y'all this part, right? So a lot of the times that I play singles, like I have a serve or whatever. So I would play the game, I would do the serve, then I would switch to like serving from the middle. Then in different points of the game, I would like go back and forth with doing like random like different shit or whatever, just trying to score points or whatever. In this tournament, usually when it gets to like 16 up, 17 up, 18 up, I wouldn't even like go back to my A serve because I'll be like, oh, maybe I'll serve it out. So let me not even try to do the A serve.
Interesting.
I was so confident in that tournament. 18 up, 16 up, 17 up. I'm going right on that line and I'm serving you. That's
you knew
how
you
confident
had
I
it.
was. Yeah. And then from past tournaments, I was telling myself, like, if you would have just served the ball how you know how to serve, like, you practice to serve the entire time. You barely serve the shit out.
Right.
In the game, you're not going to serve it out either. So why are you so scared to go for the serve then? So now in that tournament, I'm like, all right, well, 17 up. Okay, I could get an easy, like, 1 or 2 points off of this serve. Let me do the serve.
Let me grab a couple points.
Yeah, let me grab a couple points. Now your ass is all the way out there. Now if you do return it, now I got your ass over there. Then you get that. All right, now you over here again.
Right.
Easy 2 points.
Somebody
Sending you left, right, left. And that's the basics of single. Left, right, left. So I'm like, if I get 2 easy points, it's 17 up. I get to 19. All right, you get me down. Now it's 18 you, 19 me. All I got to do is get you up. Now it's 20-18 and I score 1 point.
Right.
And it's rally scoring. So you got to think about all of that too. So now
everything counts.
Yeah. Another thing in my mindset is like, all right, I got you like 18. Say I got you like 18, 15. Okay. If I'm playing a game where I'm not giving you easy nothing and I'm outplaying you in these volleys, even if you score a point and I score a point, all right, whoever gets to 21 first. I got 18, you got 15.
Right. If you keep going back and forth, you're gonna come out
Exactly. You score a point,
on top.
and then I get up. Now it's 19-16. Now you get me down. Okay, now it's 16-19 or whatever, 17-19. All right, now I'm in the back. Now I get back up. Now it's 2017. It's just whoever's gonna play it the best.
What was that like, switching from standard scoring to rally scoring? How did that
I
affect
always
your
like
game?
rally scoring because I felt like from the jump you got to play your game.
Right.
I said usually if you serving, you want to go for something crazy. You get down. Okay, nobody scored. No, now every mistake you make is gonna be a point.
Literally.
So you gotta think what you about to do in this court.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the game is halfway, midway, 14 up, 15 up, 16 up, now you really got to think what you got to do because everything you do at this point is going to be a point towards them. And if they got highest like scores on you, even if you play perfect defense and keep getting back up, they still 1 point or 2 points ahead of you. So if you playing perfect defense, they playing perfect defense, they're always going to come out on top because they already got more points than you.
You gotta add some offense.
So everything you do on the court with rally scoring, it counts. That's why I love it.
You like that?
Right.
I'm a fan of it
Even
too.
with the Luke thing, Luke had me 2016. I told myself, I'm like, bro, you're losing because you keep going for crazy shit that you don't have to go for. You ain't do this shit the entire game when you was beating him. Why are you trying to do this shit now?
Just doing too much.
Yeah, you're doing way too much. So I got up. I'm like, all right, boom. Served the ball deep. He returned it. I'm like, oh, this is my shot right here. Boom it. And I was hitting the shot all game. So I'm like, all right, I feel comfortable to go for it. Left to left. Good night. Now it's 17-20. All right, now we playing the volley game. He nervous. He not even trying to step in front of me. I'm hitting that ball so hard behind. He's backing up and keep giving me floaters. All right. Next floater. Left to right. 18-20. I'm like, okay. Now I drive the shit hard to the left. He run, try to shoot it. He missed. All right, 19-20. Now the pressure on him. I just scored 3 points by doing nothing.
Just being steady.
Being steady. I'm pushing you behind me, and if you do give a floater, you out of here. And you know you out of here. So I got 3 points off of being steady. All right, I just need 2 more points. Next point, I don't remember the next 2
Bring out
points,
the
but I just know he was out of. Oh, I know the last point. We was in the volley. He hit it to the middle. I bent low, put the shit right to my right side. I ain't move at all.
Okay.
He said, hold it. I turned around like he said, hold it. This USA.
Oh, he's out of there. He's out of there.
You make a bad call, you done. All right, first game over. Now I'm going to the second game like I'm about to beat the shit out you. I already figured out
got that
what
advantage.
to do at the end of that game. Now you done. At one point it was like fucking 17-3.
Okay.
In that game. I was so confident. Everything he gave me, I'm like, good night. Then I put in it where, like, he would put me in a bad predicament. I would put it somewhere. He missing. I'm like, oh, yeah. I'm already in his head. He nervous.
He started bringing out the unforced errors.
Right. You guys show me that you're not scared.
Right.
If I'm giving you shots that you usually hit and you just keep missing it back to back to back.
That tells you something.
Now I see that you're nervous. You're not beating me in this game. Hell no. I'm too mentally strong for this. It's not happening.
I feel like I seen that when you were playing Timbo in the finals. He got a setup or two in crunch time, and he just killed it to the floor. I was like,
it was 15 up. I scored 2 points, and then for me to get 18, he put me on defense. I put it up. He ran up and missed. I was like,
that gives you the open. That tells you something.
I said, oh yeah, this game is over. From there, I said this game is over.
He's not.
From there,
he wasn't locked in.
Yeah, I'm like, how you not locked in the finals? I'm like, you gotta be locked in. It can't be no nerves, Papa, at all.
You can't. Them setups gotta flatten out.
At all. And I know, and it's crazy because I know with Timbo at any point, he could just flip that switch and it could be up.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I'm like, all right, every opportunity I get, bitch, take advantage of it. Even if you set him, he's getting everything already. if you could just take your time, just put it there, let him get it. All right, take your time again, put it
Put it
there. I was
next
just
spot.
so calm with everything I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, if I get anxious, then I told myself that too. If you get anxious, you're gonna have easy shots and you're gonna keep missing it.
Okay.
Just relax.
Relax.
And I've done it before. Easy ass shots, missing it. Cause
Mm.
I'm anxious. Oh yeah, let me get this point over with. Then I miss the shit. I'm like, bro, I could just fucking took my time and just laid the ball down.
Right.
And I was doing that this entire tournament, just taking my time with every game. Taking your time. I send your ass over there. All right, take your time. Walk to the ball, bitch. Good night.
There you go.
Bend your leg. Good night. I was doing that the entire tournament.
I remember at the end I was saying like, man, the next floater Nas gets, he's gonna put it away. And you got one, you shot it, but it was slightly under, and then you got another one, and I think you, yeah, that one you killed. But I could just tell your body language was just given locked in. I'm like, yeah, he's not missing any easy shots. He
No
can't
easy
miss an
shot.
easy shot the way he's
I think
playing.
the easy shot that got on my nerves was I had Timbo 18. No, it was 18-13.
Okay.
And we was in a volley, and then I sent him like I hit it hard to the left. He got it and put it right to me.
Yeah.
Where I could do a right to right, easy, just bang your knee, good night. I hit the floor, and I said, "What the fuck?" I got to the back. It was 18-14. That nigga ran into 18-17. And I said, see, if I would have hit this fucking shot, it would have been
got that
19-13.
Mm-hmm.
And we could have probably closed out from there.
Mm.
But in my mind, I'm like, you can't worry about that. Because if you keep worrying about that, you're never going to get back up.
Right. Gotta
So
move
I said,
on.
let that shit go. And get into these rallies and move this nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Period. If you don't, someone going to wear you the fuck out.
Right. And he did turn up the heat a little bit.
Yo.
He turned it up a notch on that second match.
Random turn-ups with Timbo. I was like, oh my God, here we go.
Picked up the speed. I was like, whoa, he was hitting the ball a little harder.
Yeah.
Moving it a little more aggressively.
He was serving it even deeper, too.
I was like, okay, maybe a tiebreaker. But no, you stayed steady, and yeah, I think your mental was just way too.
With specific games, if you don't got the mental to even push through, it's not gonna work.
Mm-hmm. What's something you do to? Well, first of all, how much of handball do you think is mental versus physical?
I don't really know the percentage.
Okay.
I know most of handball is mental though.
You would say most.
Yeah, cause I know physically anybody could beat anybody.
Mm-hmm.
On any given day.
Really?
Anybody can beat anybody. That's why even like people beat A players and they verse a lot of B players. That's why I say physically anybody could beat anybody.
Mm-hmm.
A B player could easily smoke an A player. If they mentally prepared for anything, easily. When I was the B, I was mentally so strong. That's why I beat Miggs in one of the opens. Me and Los had beat open teams, and we won my first opens as when I was a B.
As a B
anybody
player.
Could physically beat anybody.
It's the mental that makes all the difference.
It's the mental that makes you a force to be reckoned with on the court.
Mm. And how do you build up your mental? How are you able to have such
So for me, I've always
fortitude?
been mentally strong. Even when I was younger, when I first started, I was just around like Kirk and Taiwan, and they just built me to like be more mature. More mature for my days. Like I was 16, hanging around with like 30, 35-year-olds, just mentally being just strong.
Yeah.
Every situation that I go through, I'm just thinking like, okay. And I'm just handling situations as an adult when I'm 16.
Okay.
So now I'm 22, and now all these situations is like
you've been there, done that.
A dog walk. Yeah, been there, done that.
Interesting.
So now I'm on the court, and it's like everybody yelling, they doing this. If you see me on the court, everybody arguing, bitch, I'm going to sit down. Let me know when y'all ready.
Yeah.
We're not doing all this screaming, all this yelling, all this talking. Get on my face with all of that. We're not doing that. And
Somebody.
that's why I'm so mentally prepared now
Mm.
because I don't know. I just feel like I'm just built like that, to be honest. Like it's times that I do get tight. Like in the doubles finals, I was definitely getting tight. Cause I'm like in past tournaments when I play against Allen, it's like he's honest, I'm honest, all of that. Now I felt like in the doubles with that tournament, there was a lot of shit he was doing, like being dishonest, and I'm like, bro, what?
It's not the Allen I know.
Yeah, I'm like, this is not the Allen I know. So I was getting tight, and I'm like, bro, because when it come to me, when the ref can't see that I move, nobody can see that I move. You call a hold it, all right, I'm walking to the back. I know I move.
Okay. Yeah.
But when it's the opposite way, he moving. Like it was one volley, was in a long ass volley, fucking like 20 hit volley. Timo drove the ball so fucking hard next to Allen's left side. I'm behind Allen. I see him move. I said, hold it. Hit the ball up and walk to the shadow line so Taiwan can serve.
Is that the one the ref didn't see?
Yeah, Allen looked back at the ref to see what the ref was gonna say. The ref said, "Oh, I didn't see it. Hold it." And Allen said, "Yeah, yeah," and like was ready to grab the ball. And I'm like, "Bro," I walked to the back. I said, "Allen, you a fucking cheater. You know you fucking move." I said, "I don't understand how y'all can't be honest." I said all of that.
Okay.
I was over it.
Yeah.
And
It was late.
that's what I mean by like sometimes I could be not mentally, because I was over it. If Taiwan wasn't playing so good, we probably would have lost because I was over it. It was mad shit going on, and I was just over it.
And that threw off your game.
Yeah, it threw off my whole game. So Taiwan was talking to me. That's why it's always good to have a partner that talks to you, calm you down, this and third. Because Taiwan knew that I was over it. And he's like, all right, let me calm Nas down. Let us get in tune again.
Okay.
And once we got in tune again, that's why we came back in the second game. We won the second game and we won the whole tournament.
Nice.
Because once he talked to me, everything after that, like even if it was still more bullshit, I didn't give a fuck after that at all.
What'd he say to you?
Cool.
Taiwan.
Taiwan was like, I think it was a timeout. He was like, we can't worry about that. We already down one game. He was like, what did he say? He was like, stop focusing on that. Just play your game. Then he said one more thing.
Taiwan always got the calming.
Yeah, he's always calm as hell. And then he was like boosting me up now. Like the things he was saying. I was like, yeah, you're right. He was like, nah. He was like, play your game on the power side. I got you on the weak side, and it's up. And I was like, you're right.
Good point.
It's up. I got you. Trust me, I got you on this power side. I got you. And he proved what he was saying on that weak side, but he was wailing. I was like, I see you going the fuck off. Now what's up?
Nice.
All that shit that was going on earlier, fuck all that shit. Now what's up?
Right.
Let's win this game. Let's push this tiebreaker. Let's put these bitches on their neck. Period. And that's what we was doing.
At like what was the score at that point when you guys had that talk?
At that point, I know we had the lead.
Okay.
It was probably like around like 10-8 or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably like around that point in the second game.
Like halfway through the second game.
Yeah, halfway through the second game. That's when that happened.
And then you guys closed out.
And I was in my mind, like the reason I was mad because I know you move. You know you move.
Right.
You look to the ref to see what the ref seen, and then when the ref said, "Oh, I don't think it's a block," you like feeding to get the ball so you can serve. I'm like, that's corny. In my mind, that's corny.
Okay. I think it's a USHA rule that players have to self-enforce, right? Like they're required to be honest about rules. I think.
And then with calls like that, like say it's a short linesman, the short linesman will be either the short linesman or the left linesman, because me and him is both on the power side. They will have the best view. With those calls, you can't appeal it.
You can't even appeal it.
Exactly. So now it's up to the player to be honest, and the ref can't really see it because now you're in front of me
Right.
and you're moving in front of me. So the ref behind both of us can't see that.
Not at all.
So now that's a call for me and you.
Right.
So if you can't be honest, then I'm gonna lose the call every time that I call it.
Depending on like the severity.
Exactly.
Yeah. I never loved that rule. Somebody asked me the other night what was one rule. What's one rule I would change about handball, and that was the one that I thought about. Ability to appeal a block.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
you should always be able to peel the blocks though.
because it is one of them things that you could not see right away. One, you could not see it at all, or you might see it in error. It's fast, like it happens so fast.
Usually when I ref, like when somebody call the blocks, like I know if it's so fast, sometimes I don't make the call right away.
Refs,
Sometimes I
line refs
might
first.
let it go like another hit or another 2 hits, and then I'll
Really?
be like, all right, hold it. Cause yes, it definitely was a block, but the shit was so fucking fast, bitch. I had to process it in my mind.
Okay, for sure.
But whenever I'm the ref, I know everybody always say you can't appeal the blocks,
Right.
but if they appeal it, I would allow them to appeal it
Okay.
because a lot of the times, sometimes I can't see if it was a block or not.
Right.
So if I have a short linesman, I would say, I would go straight to the short linesman without them even appealing it.
Right. Just right away.
Did
Before
you
say
see
anything.
this person move or did they not move? Okay, they didn't move. All right, I walked back to my post. All right, no blocks.
Okay.
Because they will have the best view. Because I can't see the person in the front if they moved or not, if the person's right behind them. I can't see that.
Right.
So, yeah, especially with USHA rules, but you got to be strict with the calls. And I'm like, and I tell a lot of people too, before we start the game, I say, this is how I'm reffing right now.
Okay.
If you feel like you want to appeal the blocks, you can appeal the blocks. I'll allow you to appeal the blocks.
Interesting.
And I tell them before the game even starts.
Okay. So you believe in that as well?
Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
For sure.
Okay.
I know a lot of the professional things, this and third, they be like, oh, you can't appeal it. Okay, well, if you want me to ref, we going to be appealing blocks.
It
not,
only makes
find
sense.
somebody now. Huh?
It only makes sense. There's,
If you want somebody that's not going to appeal the blocks, get a different ref right now before I start.
You'll let everybody know that.
Yeah. I let everybody know that. Especially if I'm not sure, I'm not just gonna make a random call like, "Oh yeah, no blocks," or "Yeah, blocks." No. Some people also resort to the "Yeah, that was a block," just so you could just do the point over. Like nobody get the point, nobody get the down. It's just a blocks. Let's just do it over. But if it really wasn't a blocks, then it's like
that's not good.
Yeah, it's not good at all.
Right.
So I always want to have an opinion with my linesman. Exactly.
Come to it accurate, and that's why line refs are so important.
Yes.
I try to tell people, like, as much as people want to like look to the main ref in terms of whether it be discrepancies or how well they did as a ref, you got to give credit and or hold accountable the line refs too. And it's important, who's on those lines. You know what I mean?
And then also, like, when I'm reffing, like, if I know somebody from somebody park or somebody's fucking with that person, they mad cool, you're not going to be in my line. Okay. We ain't going to have no cheating either.
You'll just nip that in the bud right there.
We're going to nip that in the bud. And a lot of the times, like, even in, like, regular games or whatever, like, a lot of people, first of all, a lot of people come to me for calls, even when Taiwan's on the court.
Okay.
They come to me with calls, and I tell them, well, get a different call before you ask for mine. Because a lot of people feel like, oh, you Taiwan, you cool, Taiwan, this and third, you're going to cheat for him. All right, so if you feel that way, why every time there's a debacle, you always come to me first?
Yeah. It's like, even
though... I don't cheat for nobody, bitch. I don't
But you understand what it looks like, though.
Yeah. So I
Yes.
always say, try to get a call first. If you don't get a call, I'll give you my call.
Right. Fair enough.
And then everybody always comes to me. And this is the most funny part too. It be with Los. Los is hilarious. Cause Los, the game before the game start, Los be like, oh, before the game start, he be like, oh, we not asking out for no calls, right? So now the game start, boom, they in the volley, a call happened, boom. First person Los looked to was me.
What the
And I
hell?
be like, Los, I'm not giving you a call. Get another call and let me know if you're gonna come after. Nobody see it. Then he come to me. I'm like, but you do this every time. And then you always say the same thing, and then the first person you ask is me.
He's not happy either which way.
I let else go on. But a lot of people like they understand. Like even when Taiwan's on the court, like I'm not gonna cheat for him. It's so much calls that I put against Taiwan, even from the first call. Like
I mean,
I
you
just feel
call it
like
you
if
call
y'all
it
in
how
the
it is.
game, like the game should just always be ran fair. I don't even like the
Right.
cheating on the court. I hate being on the court when people cheating. And then I don't really bet, so that's usually one of the reasons why they always come to me too,
Mhm.
because I don't really bet on nobody. So
Ah, so they know you don't have
yeah,
any
they know it's
ulterior
very
motives.
biased. Well, not biased, but very equal or whatever.
Right.
And yeah, that's what it is. To be honest, handball's just crazy.
How important you think is being honest on the court
I feel like
in terms of like calls and stuff like that? Cuz I know there's I feel like there's people who play for fun, there's people who play to win, there's people who do both, but then there's people who play to win at like all costs. Like
no, I can't stand those people. And that's what I feel like in the finals. I feel like that's what it was hitting for, like winning at all costs.
just no matter at the cost of cheating,
Yeah, like
burning a
you know you
bridge.
move, the ref can't see it. That's what I meant by when I said that. Like it was given like in my mind it was given. I'm trying to win at all costs. Any
Honest,
easy down, I'm gonna
dishonest.
take it. That's
Right.
yeah. I'm gonna be dishonest, and I'm gonna win at all costs. That's what it felt like, and that's why I was over it. Um, I feel like being honest on the court is one of the main things. I feel like it's a must though, because it's always gonna be like so much cost in the game.
Mhm. Is
It's
it
up to you to like. We usually play with. If you didn't move, if somebody call hold you, you didn't move. Say play.
say play?
Yeah,
I've heard
a
that
lot of
before.
people they do. Okay, I call hold it. I mean, say I hit it by my body. Say I'm somebody else. They hit it by their body. Somebody call hold it and hit it back. Somebody will wait till the ball gets to the point where it's a setup and say play,
Mm.
so they could kill the ball and be like, "Oh yeah, I didn't move," and now it's a point for them because you said play or whatever.
And they waited so long.
Yeah, they waited so long until they actually got a setup to say play.
Confirm that.
I'm like,
Okay.
what? But
That's
a
yeah,
lot of the
that's
times that could be on the person who
disingenuine.
call hold it too.
Mhm.
Because if you call hold it and you know they didn't move, you could say play right away.
I always played it. I always played it where if nobody confirms the block, we just keep going.
Hmm.
So, like as
But with the
opposed
offense
to
players, they like to do the say play so everybody on the court can
so
know.
everybody's on the same page. Okay,
Yes.
I could see. Yeah, I
Because
could
if
see
you
how that's
call hold it
effective.
over here and then the volley's still gone, and once I hit hold it, I'm like, all right, hold it.
Some you might
And I
stop.
might step back because I'm thinking it's a hold it. But
Okay.
y'all still going. Nobody say play. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta be in the volley. But I was
Okay.
just in a position where you can't get this ball past me. But once I heard the hold it, I like got
Let
up.
up.
Exactly,
Interesting.
and it happens a lot. It definitely happens a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like even in New York, like it'd be like a lot of weird shit. Like it was one
Like what?
time I was at 174. It was a big ass game when I was getting there. They was doing because it was the beginning of the summer, so it's hot as hell.
Everybody's out.
Everybody hands is sweaty, so the ball's skidding everywhere. And it was Edwin on the court. Edwin and Lowe's
Okay.
versus a lot of different people.
Okay.
They won a lot of games or whatever. So every time the ball skid, they was taking two, right? So now I get there. I'm waiting for Taiwan to come so we could play a doubles. It's
Mm.
me and Taiwan versus PSP and Edwin.
You were waiting for
So now,
Taiwan to come?
yeah. So
What?
we could play together.
How long, or like, how important is it for you to wait for your partner versus just get into the court and jumping into a game, the first game you get?
Because I don't play with just random people. Like I done learned to stop doing that. We're not doing that. And then we was practicing for nationals.
Okay. So you want to play with your tournament partner?
Yeah, I just want to play with people that I'm used to. If I go to a handball court, um, if it's an AB, I'm playing with Rob or Mark. If it's an opens, I'm playing with Taiwan. Probably just Taiwan.
Speaking
I'll
of
probably play with Mark
ABs,
and Rob in open games.
somebody
Like
somebody commented, "Could you carry me? Could you could you carry me in an AB?"
who commented?
From White Alligators. Crazy.
I don't know who you are, but
No,
I
he
only
said
play with a
he said, "Can you
specific-
carry me, Amir,
Oh, you?
in
Yeah.
an AB?" Okay.
I think me and you would go the fuck off.
Okay.
We would definitely go the fuck off in the AB for sure. You get everything. You got nice shots, and whatever you lacking, bitch, I can make it up. Trust.
I think so too.
We would
for
definitely
sure.
do good for sure.
Someone said, "Focus on your game, Nas, before I get mad." Taiwan.
Before I get mad, right? That part.
Okay, so all right, so you don't just play with you
Yeah, I
don't
don't
just play with anybody. And
No.
if you're training for a tournament, you're gonna make sure you play with your tournament partner leading up to the tournament.
Cause like even with me waiting for Taiwan, I'm not. It was like a lot of A's there. I'm not playing with none of y'all.
Okay.
I'm not playing with none of y'all. I don't. Especially this year, like I don't really care for none of these people like that at all. At one point in the time, like I was ready to just even take a break and just not play none of these tournaments, all of that.
I
Especially
remember you
after
said
the
that.
nationals, what happened in the nationals. Ciao, I was done.
You were over it.
Yeah, I was over it. So I go to a park. I could be there. It could be mad people there. They got mad games set up. I don't want to play. Everybody arguing on the court. Everybody yelling. Everybody screaming, doing this and that. Everybody keep that shit over there.
You
I'll
won't be
sit down
involved.
and I'll watch. We're
What
not doing that.
what gave you the kind of confidence to come back after you felt like wanting to take a big break? Like what made you
Because I told
get
myself,
back into it?
I told myself, I said, first of all, the only reason you losing is because you losing to yourself. I said, you keep, I told myself, I said, you keep worrying about like all this shit going on in handball. If you just let all that shit go and just worry about what you're doing on the court and what you can do on the court, you'll be fine. And I get on the court. I played my game. I did me, and we won that opens at Hoover.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was talking to like Ari, and Ari was telling me, he was like, just play your game. He was like, when you play with me, meaning himself, your left hand go crazy. You do whatever you want to do. You're not stuck in the box. Just play your game.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that at Hoover, and we went the fuck off. We went crazy.
Nice.
So after that, I'm like, all right, that makes sense.
So,
Because it
bro.
got to the point also where I didn't realize who I was on the court. Like, I was playing, and I'm like, bro, I can't hit a shot. I can't get into position. I'm like, I can't do shit.
Nothing was working.
Yeah, nothing is working. And I'm like, it's like I lost my game. I felt like a C player on the court.
My bad. Real quick, Nas, could you change your orientation of your camera? Can you make it the
Sideways?
Yeah.
So, like this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's much better.
Okay.
Sobra commented, he says, so you don't think playing with different players will add to your game overall?
I feel like that's why I am where I am now. Because it got to the point where me and Taiwan separated as a team, and I was playing with a lot of random people, and that's why I feel like my game elevated.
Mm.
But now, like, I don't really care to play with anybody else. I don't really care about anybody else. I don't care for all these people like that. So, no, not really. I just want to play with who I'm used to playing with and just build chemistry with, like, Mark, Rob, Taiwan, my mixed partners, Sandy, Elaine, and that's
Okay.
it.
And
Other
it's
than that, like, if I play with any, yeah, I don't know. Because I don't really play with other people like that. When I
I'm
go to parks, I don't really get on the court like that.
I'm the same way. I like to play with my my small roster of
Yeah.
people who I know are solid, and I don't know why I find like people who I get along with, like all my doubles partners, we kind of click very well off the court too. Wait, are you? Oh, okay, no. I thought the cap was closed. I was like, wait. You think that matters? That if you can kind of like click with somebody off the court, does that matter when you get on the court?
You mean like being close with people?
Yeah.
That's why me and Ari was such a hard team to beat. It wasn't just his skill, my skill. It was because of the bond that we built together. We was always on the court. We was laughing. We was laughing at everything.
Oh,
Winning or
fantastic.
losing, we was laughing.
Winning or losing.
Yeah, winning or losing, we was laughing at everything. We was just having fun on the court.
Yeah,
You build the bond outside of handball. When you get on the court, it's gonna be like easy. Everything easier at that point.
for sure.
To this day, that one finals that me and Ari played against Gary Luck and Ray Lou, um like randomly, like he would call me or I'll call him, and then he would be like, not the roundhouse, because in that game it was a call. Like we did a whole volley. I went for a roundhouse. Nobody called nothing. The volley kept going, kept going, kept going. We won the volley, I believe. And at the end, the ref had went to Paul on the right line. He was like, "Oh yeah, that was out." And Nietzsche had said, "Oh yeah, side out." They said that shot was out. I was like, "Not the roundhouse, not
Damn.
my roundhouse."
Not the round.
And we think about that to this day. We be falling out every time we say it.
Crazy.
Like you build a friendship outside of handball. When you on the court with that person, it's gonna be like, wow,
For sure.
it's gonna be so much easier.
Who you playing with tomorrow? You're gonna
What's
be at
tomorrow?
Hoover? You going to Hoover tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a Hoover.
Who you gonna play with?
But I was taking 3 days off, which is today. Well, yesterday, Hoover, which is tomorrow, and I took the first day off. So I was taking 3 days off just to get my body rested up.
Oh, so okay, so you're gonna be relaxing tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm just relaxing. I'll be there
Okay.
though to watch some good games.
For
I'll
sure.
record if anybody wants to see a game.
Okay,
But
for
yeah,
sure.
I need a break. I
we-
got cuts on my hips
Oh, you got cuts.
from diving everywhere.
Not
Look,
from
this
the
is one.
not from the indoor.
No, this is from indoor.
Oh, that's from the indoor. Okay.
Look right here.
Little surface wound.
So it's crazy. And then on the opposite side, it's the same thing.
Same thing on the same spot.
Yes, it's
Crazy.
the same thing.
Nah, you was hitting them dives so flat, so horizontal. Some of the dives you hit were just hella horizontal. Like your whole
I did
body
like a
was
dive
just
where
on
I
the
was
floor.
rolling, and then I ended up like this, and then I did like a backflip.
Crazy. crazy.
And then I just got up and I was just walking back to the court like nothing happened.
You can't act like it did anything. You always gotta play it off.
But I was like, bro, I think the next volley I called timeout. I'm like, my side hurts.
That kind of sting. For sure.
Nah,
All right.
they had me. Timo had me everywhere. Everywhere.
When's the last time you played Timbo singles?
Remember the Cali, the golden ticket that I won?
Yes.
That was the last time I played him.
That was the last time. Okay. And in that one you took out. Who were all the people you took out?
I took him out in the quarters, then Taiwan in the semis, and David in the finals. So,
yeah.
So
I
don't
Timbo,
think
Taiwan,
I played singles
David
like
Velez.
that until Ireland recently.
Okay. With
I was
that,
telling everyone, I was like, that was the last time I played singles like that. Like, that was next level singles from me. And I hate singles.
okay.
I hate singles. I do not like singles at all. All that running shit just blows my mind.
But you're pretty good at it.
I know. Still hate it.
Got you.
Still hate the shit. And especially now, like now that I take my time on my shots, like I would have you everywhere. And then when I used to have you everywhere, like you run it everywhere, I used to finally go for my shot and then miss it. Then I'm like, all right, next volley, do the same shit. Have you everywhere, then miss it. Then I keep missing it. I'm like, why the fuck am I on this court? I keep missing everything. So now that my game is like more well put together, now it's a little easier for me, but I still don't like this running shit.
Okay.
It's just I'm always tired.
Timbo
And
made
then
you
for
do a
some
lot of
reason,
it.
when I make it far in singles tournaments, semis or finals, I'm always cramping up.
Ooh.
Always cramping up.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. And then I don't know. I feel like a lot of the times we be outdoors, it be fucking 100 degrees. I be sweating everything out in my system.
I was gonna say, what's your like diet and like hydration like before like leading up to a tournament?
I do.
That's what a lot of the cramping is caused from.
Oh, it's not right here. Oh, it's right here. Look. Well, I have liquid chlorophyll.
Okay.
So you put about, I think I put like 12 drops in a couple, oh no, a bottle of water in the morning.
That's the stuff that's in plants.
Huh?
That's the stuff that's in plants.
Yes. Then I also do liquid IV.
Liquid IV.
Yeah. It hydrates you like 3.5 times as much as a regular bottle of water.
Okay. I got a
So
pack of
before
those.
tournaments, like every morning I would wake up, I would do the liquid IV and I would also do this liquid chlorophyll.
What's the chlorophyll do?
I don't know. I know it improves like oxygen circulation.
Okay.
Or something like that.
I remember reading in school it makes the plants green. But I'm not sure. It makes them green, like the color.
Green, yes. Chlorophyll does make it green. But I think the liquid chlorophyll for humans, it increases oxygen like flow or some shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
You took it before the island?
Yes.
So it works.
It's actually in this too.
Okay.
Like you see, it's like a little green.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in here too.
Nice. I gotta look into that.
But yeah, when it comes down to singles tournament, like I don't play with none of that. I make sure I'm dehydrated. Hydrated as hell. But it's just like when I'm on the courts, like the games I be playing, I be sweating every fucking thing out.
Literally.
Everything. Like it begins to the point where like halfway through the tournament, like I be sweating and it be like salt on my arms. Bro.
I've been there.
Everything be sweated out.
I've been there. The dry salt.
Yes.
That'd be the worst.
It'd be terrible.
That'd be the
I'd be
worst.
like, damn, I just hydrated for like a week.
Crazy. Is that what you usually do? Like leading up to a tournament? Are you hydrating days in advance?
Yes. You have to hydrate. Especially like going into a tournament like King of the Court. Every year, everybody plays in King of the Court. It's always like 100 and something degrees.
Yeah. They picked the
Every
right
year.
time to host that.
Even
You're
if it's
right there.
95, like the feeling when you go to your weather, it says feels like 103 degrees.
And now imagine playing handball. How what's
And
gonna
then
feel
you're
like
running
now?
around. Yeah, you're doing all of this. Everything is just sweated out my body. And I'm like, bro.
And are you
Maybe I think maybe for the singles tournaments, I gotta hydrate the week before that weekend too.
like the week before that weekend too?
Yeah, probably like 2 weeks.
You might be onto
I might have
something.
to start doing that. The Ireland tournament, I was just playing like one game a day, so everything
Okay.
was fine.
Yeah.
But
Singles, doubles. What were you doing?
for the Ireland,
Yeah, like each day.
well, I played one game. It was mainly in the afternoons. I was playing my game. I would just I would play my game, then sit there, watch a couple games, just go back to my room,
Chill.
heat up food or buy food, and go up to my room and watch a show while I eat. Then I get in the shower and just lay down.
What were you eating out there? That's what I want to ask. You say you bought food. You were
Say it
cooking.
again.
What were you eating out there? Were you cooking food?
I cooked the first, no, the second day. The first day we went to the movies, and then we had Domino's. Everything tastes different though. But we had Domino's.
Was
There's no seasoning in shit.
no seasoning in the Ireland Dominoes?
God, there's no seasoning in Ireland at all.
Crazy.
So we had Domino's the first day. We went to the movies, had Domino's. Second day, I cooked lasagna. That lasted us like 2 days because I cooked a big ass man. I cooked ground turkey lasagna and I had
Mm.
chicken in it. So it was turkey chicken lasagna.
Ooh, fire.
Yeah. So that lasted 2 days. The the other day, I think we didn't eat at all because we didn't play our doubles until 11:30. So
Okay.
by the time we got back to our room, all the stores was closed. And I went in the room. Taiwan went upstairs. I cooked. I just made like eggs. I made like a breakfast for dinner. I cooked eggs and I had bacon. Yeah.
It's a good
Went to
meal.
sleep. Then the next day, I had. Oh yeah, we went out drinking because it was after the finals.
Okay.
Yeah, that was it.
That was your meal
Oh, the first day we was there, we had like a curry chicken, rice, French fries, and a cookie.
from Irish food.
Nothing had flavor, and I was over it. Bro, it was terrible.
They say
I don't
stuff
know
is more
what.
healthy out there.
Yeah, more healthy, not more tasteful.
It's like less processed stuff,
Yeah,
less salts and sugar.
and I was like, even though it's more healthy, like I want flavor and something.
Yeah.
Everything tasted bland. I'm like, I'm eating what? What the fuck am I eating? Water? Like, yeah, I wasn't featuring none of it.
And then like during the tournament, any snacks, any water, like
Okay,
finals day. I mean, finals day.
so I kept this thing going on, right? So I would wake up, I would go to the courts, because I think at one point in time I had to play at like 2 o'clock one day, I think a 3 o'clock one day, and I was supposed to play 1:30 the finals, but I ended up playing at 4. So I kept
Okay.
this routine. I would get there like 12:30, and I would go to the vending machine and use my card and buy a energy bar.
Okay.
Like that's what it's called.
Some Irish brand,
No,
like a
it
protein
was
bar.
protein bar. There we go.
Okay.
Yes. So one of the protein bars had caramel, dark chocolate. Yeah, whatever it had in it, but it had that. I think the next day I didn't like that protein bar, and then whatever they had in stock, I didn't like what they had in there, so I brought a Snickers. And then the finals day, I had brought I think it was like a peanut butter protein bar,
Mm.
so I ate that. So I think every morning, like before I played, I would get a protein bar.
Protein bar.
And then I always had like a water that was like this size.
16 ounce? Like a regular
Yeah.
bottle?
Yes. So I always had a water. And then I think one of the days me and Mo went to a spot and I just got like white rice and some type of meat. But it was something small.
It sounds like
It
most
was
of
a
your
day of the
fueling.
semis. Huh?
It sounds like most of your fueling was done like at home outside of the
Yeah.
tournament.
Yeah.
Pretty light during the tournament.
Cause I don't like to eat at all during the tournaments because I don't want to be in the court and my stomach feel heavy. But I also don't want to be in the court and it feels empty.
Okay.
Because I feel like when I'm on the court and it feels empty, I can't hit nothing. I got no energy for shit.
Mm-hmm.
At least if it's heavy while I'm playing in the game, it like gets lighter, like it digests a little bit,
Yeah.
and I can actually do something. But if it's empty, I don't have no energy to do nothing.
You need something.
So, yeah, I need something.
What's one
So,
piece? Go ahead.
no, go.
What's one piece of advice you would give to a new player who's looking to get better? Maybe they're getting discouraged. They're not seeing the progress they want immediately. What would you tell
So
them?
I would say, like starting, it's always gonna be hard because you always gotta find your style of game, right? So, I always tell people this too. If you go on YouTube and you put in handball, if you find anybody that you feel like you have certain shots similar to them, I feel like just watch them.
Mm.
Same way I watched Taiwan. I was already stiff on before I even trained with Taiwan. That's what made it so much easier. If you have anybody in handball, you feel like any of your shots are similar to them. If you feel like, oh, I could go for that shot, but I'm trying to see like the footwork, the everything to go for the shot. Always watch whoever you feel like you're similar to.
Mm-hmm.
People might, and then you also gotta think about like, are you the type of person like that care what anybody gotta say or not? Because if you don't care what nobody gotta say and you want to take that shot from somebody and you have that shot, do it. At
I
the end of the day, you're going to get on the court and you're going to be hitting them shots. Who's going to tell you that?
was telling the stream the other night. I look at Josh, some of Josh's shots, because he's a
Josh Collinson or
Carlinson.
Josh?
Yeah, because he's another tall, lanky guy
Yes.
like myself. There's not a bunch of tall, lanky guys. And so some of the shots I see him hit, I'm like, oh, okay, that's available. Okay,
Right.
I didn't even think about that. I'm gonna try that.
Right. And that's how I see it. Like, for me, I don't really care what anybody say. Like, oh, yeah, you copying this person. I don't really give two shits. When I'm on that
Hey,
court and I'm hitting that shot, what do you want to say now?
yeah, what you gonna do about it?
Yeah. You going to get it?
Right,
Like, that's my advice to whoever is watching.
for sure.
So, yeah.
All right, Nas, I appreciate you coming on the stream.
Of course.
This was fun.
It was definitely fun.
Appreciate you, and I look forward to. Oh, Alligator said he missed he missed if you could carry me in an AB. Yeah, he said yeah, alligators.
Oh, yeah. Me and Amir will go crazy.
Of course,
For sure.
without a doubt.
Whatever he's lacking, I'm going to pick up all the slack.
And I'm a fast learner too. Whatever, what I'm saying, whatever Nas tells me, like I'm gonna download it and
Yeah.
I'm gonna implement it as to the
And
best
all
of my
my
ability.
partners, like, I don't try to make everybody go, like, outside their game to try to do, like, shit that they not used to. Like, if I see, like, shit that I could see you doing, I'm going to tell you that to help us win a game. I'll always tell you something that makes sense.
Right.
That can help us win a game.
See,
I'm not going to tell you nothing crazy, nothing stupid. Oh, yeah, but that's not in your arsenal. Don't even try it.
Right. Okay. So you look at the player you're playing with
Yeah.
and try to be
always.
logical.
Right.
It's not just like a over sweeping,
Like I
do this
wouldn't
one
get on the
thing.
court with somebody in the AB and tell them, "Oh yeah, stay in the front and keep your hands up like this." That sometimes it don't work for people because they want to keep their hands down, do their little whips or whatever. For me,
Mm,
it works because if
okay.
my hands is already like this, you hit it to me, okay, boom, okay, boom,
Just place it.
easily, yeah. A lot of people they need more time for their whips, this and third. I'm not gonna tell you to do nothing crazy that you're not used to,
For sure.
and that goes with even you, alligator. If I was playing with you in the AB, I would see what that game is hitting for, and I'm gonna tell you stuff that's making sense.
Right. For sure.
But yes,
All right.
I'm about to get
I
off.
think we call it there.
Yes.
Again, guys, big shout out to Nas for being on the stream today. Today's been day 62 of streaming every
Yes.
single day, man. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and check out Nas on his channel.
Right. Nasty Nas, 3 Ys, 3 Z.
3 Ys,
And
3
I'm
Zs.
coming out with a video tomorrow to explain to y'all my entire experience
Looking forward to
in
that.
the UK and me winning,
Looking forward to that.
with this, guys. You know?
Woods.
So stay tuned for that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Y'all subscribe to his channel, y'all. He posts content and he's going to be posting tomorrow. So we'll be
Yes.
looking out for that video for sure. And thank you again for being on the stream, Nas.
Yeah, of course. I had mad fun. But I'm definitely going to sleep.
All right.
Bye, y'all.
Have a great night and
You
we'll
too.
talk soon.
Yes.
All right. Later. All right, chat. That was Nazir. Just got home from Ireland last night, y'all. Or yesterday during the day. Took first place in the World's Wallball Championship. We've been covering that event all week. And yeah, we appreciate him getting on here for a Q&A, answering some of mine and your questions in the chat. Thank you guys for rocking out on stream. I know this one was a little late. And shout out to my night owls, man. Shout out to my night owls. I know this stream made y'all happy. For those of y'all watching the stream replay, shout out to you guys. And for my early crew, we will be getting on early again soon, God willing. Tomorrow we might be going IRL at Hoover Park. We'll see what it's hitting for. And yeah, the month is almost over, y'all. We got a couple more days till the end of the month. We got a sale right now on ProjectHandball.com. Go grab you a t-shirt if you haven't already. Interesting, but once you get used to his game, it's over. Who are you talking about? But yeah, appreciate you boys. We're going to see at the end of this month, y'all, if we keep streaming after this. Who knows? We said we were going to go to the end of the month. Let's see what happens, y'all. Let's see what happens. We'll, if anything, we'll see. We'll see in a couple days. Love y'all, boys. Appreciate y'all. And have a great night. See y'all tomorrow. Inshallah.